Omaha Supernovas Volleyball on News Channel Nebraska is presented by Wayne State College and Edwards Auto Group.
Saturday night, Omaha, the Supernovas got their first victory in franchise history. A 3-set sweep over the San Diego Mojo. And tonight, say hello to Las Vegas. The Thriller in town, and Omaha goes for victory number 2. Welcome to Real Pro Volleyball, where tonight the dignitaries are pulling up in their limousines at the CHI Health Center downtown Omaha, where tonight the Omaha Supernovas 1-1 will face the Las Vegas Thrill, making their debut in the Pro Volleyball Federation. Well, hi again, folks. I'm John Baylor, sitting next to former Husker great Nancy Metcalf. Look, you start the season off with 3 home matches, and Omaha's got a great chance to win their second in a row. Meanwhile, we haven't seen Las Vegas before. What do you expect tonight?
Well, I expect it to be a great match. We haven't seen Las Vegas play, but we know they're led by a veteran setter. We know they've got some big names on their side of the court, so we expect them to come out firing. Meanwhile, I was bummed to miss the match Saturday night, but I was able to watch the tape later, and Omaha, I thought, did a really nice job of taking over the net early on with their block, and that kind of set the tempo for the match, and I think we can expect to see them try to do the same tonight.
There'll be stars all over the floor tonight, and look, it's no stranger debuting tonight as the head coach of the Las Vegas Thrill. She is not only the all-time winningest coach in Louisiana State history, also all-time winningest in the SEC. Jake Bartecki caught up tonight with the Thrill head coach, Fran Flory.
Coach, the day is finally here. You've had to kind of sit back and watch some of these teams play their first games, but it's here for you guys here tonight. How excited are you?
We're super excited, and you know, the opportunity is what this is all about. Opportunity for women, for women's athletics. You know, we're kind of sad we're on the back end of it, but we're excited that we got to watch, see, kind of grow and learn, and we'll jump in and go real hard tonight.
Talk to me about how the excitement has kind of been received in Las Vegas. I mean, it's a big sports town. It's become a big sports town recently with the Raiders and the Golden Knights, and now you guys. What's it been like in the excitement?
Well, it's incredible. The community has just, I mean, it's just taken over, and everywhere we go, we're recognized. We don't even have to have Thrill stuff on. Everybody is talking about the Thrill. Everybody's excited to come out to Dollar Loan Center and watch us play. They're having watch parties in Vegas today. We can't wait to put on a great show for them.
And you get to have your first match on National Girls and Women's in Sports Day. How special is that?
Well, that's pretty amazing, because this is what this is about. Opportunities for women and young girls to see, hey, that could be me someday. That truly can be me. I can be a professional volleyball player in the United States. Nothing better for me, somebody that's given my life to the sport.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Great for the fans and great for the players. They're able to play in their home country. What would it have meant for you, Nancy, after your Husker career, to be able to play professionally in your home country?
John, it would have been a dream come true. We got to have some really cool experiences as international players when we played overseas. But I think to play in your home court, basically, with fans that are from your country, hopefully family watching, was such a neat experience that we wish we could have had. I'm really excited for these fans to get to watch these players post-collegiately, but also for the little girls in the crowd who get to watch and dream that maybe someday they could be on the court too.
Jake also caught up with the interim head coach of the Omaha Supernovas, Laura Bird-Kuhn.
Coach, it's match number 1 for the Vegas Thrill. You haven't seen these guys before. What do you expect tonight?
I expect some good athletes and some great volleyball. They have key players, and every team in this league is going to be a strong opponent, and we're excited to have them here in Omaha, and I'm sure our fans are excited to see everybody out there again tonight.
It's game number 3 for you guys, however, 1-1 on the season, lots of talent on the team this season, but for people who might be tuning in for the first time tonight, what can they expect tonight and for the season?
The resilience and the energy of this group, they're so entertaining and fun to watch. We have depth, so we've gotten new faces in there, but really it's just the way they compete and they play together and for each other.
2 11,000-plus crowds in a row to start the season. Take me through what that's like as a player and obviously for this team to be in an atmosphere of that caliber.
I think that first night, no one really knew what to expect, and then to be in that atmosphere on both sides. I've talked to some of the players from the Atlanta Vibe, and they were even like, they didn't know what to expect, but this is a special place, and our players love it, and the energy that we feel from our fans, they are our fans, and it is so cool to be able to live in this environment and this atmosphere being home for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
And Nancy, Coach Kuhn has a terrific setter, Sydney Hilly. In the first two matches, I don't recall a single set that seemed to be beyond where the attacker wanted it or a little bit low. How great has she been, Sydney, in the first two matches?
Well, I think Sydney's been really consistent. She's done a great job running the offense for Omaha. I think we expected to see that knowing her experience level and her professionalism. But a setter can often be overlooked in a match because they're not the player making the loud, aggressive plays like a hitter would be. And it's important to remember, as hitters, they're only successful as how good of a ball their setter gets them. And so Sydney's done a really great job of running the Omaha offense, giving her hitters balls they can take great swings at.
Now, the other setter, Nancy, I am so looking forward to watching tonight because Alicia Glass-Childress, she's now 35 years old, but as a collegian, one of the most decorated ever at Penn State. 3 national championships for Alicia Glass-Childress. What makes her so special? You used to play with her.
I did. I got to play with Alicia on the national team, and she's a great player. She's very mature. She's very calm and composed. When she runs the offense on the court, she's very much in charge, and she doesn't let her players freak out. And so she does a great job, and I expect to see the same tonight.
She's leading the way for Las Vegas tonight. Sydney Hilly, the quarterback for the Omaha Supernovas. We got the starting lineups in the first circle. We come right back downtown Omaha. More than 11,000 fans the first two matches. Another big crowd here tonight.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us!
Federation are shaking up the world of volleyball. Franklin is the provider of the Real Pro Volleyball, the exclusive ball of the Pro Volleyball Federation, and the ultimate volleyball for our world-class professionals. You can get your Franklin Real Pro Volleyball today at franklinsports.com. Lower bowl is nearly full. Plenty of fans on the upper bowl. Omaha and the Las Vegas Thrill. Starting lineups. Tanya Dela Cruz for Omaha. Sydney Hilly will be your setter, just shaven. The landsman will be on the right side. Tori Dixon in the middle. Paige Briggs, first time she gets a start tonight in her second professional game ever. And Kendall White is your libero. Head coach is Laura Bird-Kuhn. 5 years, the head coach of Texas A&M after nearly a decade as an assistant at Kansas. Now for the Las Vegas Thrill. Projected stars Alicia Glass-Childress is the starting center. Gabby Gonzalez on the left. Hannah Maddox is on the left. Saskia Hippe from Berlin, Germany is on the right. Molly McCage and Lane Van Buskirk will be the middles. And Fran Flory, one of the legends, member of the ABCA Hall of Fame, is the Thrill head coach. A lot of experience on that bench. Denise Corlett, 31 years at Stanford, 9 national championships. She was an assistant coach. She's assisting Fran Flory tonight.
Denise Corlett is a legend in college volleyball. I think anybody who's been around the sport at the collegiate level knows who Denise is, and so I think that's a huge get and a huge show of commitment by Las Vegas to get her on their bench helping coach. She's a fantastic coach. She'll be a great addition for their team.
Alicia Glass-Childress to begin things, and Sydney Hilly, the quarterback for Omaha. And we're underway in downtown Omaha. High pass by Briggs, put down by Lane Buskirk. Big, tall middle out of the University of Pittsburgh. Finished up in 2019. It's One Love San Diego. Excuse me, Las Vegas. And Paige Briggs making her first start as a professional. De La Cruz. Fans gave her a big cruise when she was introduced a moment ago. Maddox cross court. Right side for Landsman. Won't drop. Long rally early. Hip ace swings. Nice up by Briggs. De La Cruz another rip. Maddox gets stuck.
Omaha fans would be excited to see the ladies from Omaha taking over the net again, starting off with a big block like that. I like the ball control that Paige Briggs showed early on. She came in the last match and had to come in when Nuneviller got hurt, but she did a great job, was a solid player for them last match, and Omaha will look for her to do the same tonight.
Laura Bird-Kuhn said she wanted to watch the middles and how they managed these big middles for Las Vegas here tonight. So far, so good. Maddox on the big swing. Exhales out of here. No touch. 2-1. Omaha. Hannah Maddox out of the University of South Alabama. She's a former Jaguar. Just finished in the spring. Got them to the NCAA tournament where they lost in the first round at Georgia Tech. What a great year for that up-and-coming program. De La Cruz has 5 aces already this year. Not this time. Maddox getting a lot of action. Sydney Hilly over to Landsman. Sydney chooses Tori Dixon. Great take by Kylie Muir. Tight to the net, put down. Again by Van Buskirk. She's got 2 kills, both over passes or over digs.
Yes, Van Buskirk's doing a great job taking advantage of what's been given to her. Omaha's going to have to control the ball better to not give the Las Vegas team those easy points, but Van Buskirk took advantage of it, did a great job.
Boy, that over dig is a middle's best friend. Maddox, great pass by Kendall White. Dixon gets her. Tight to the net, put down. Again by Van Buskirk. She's got 2 kills, both over passes or over digs.
Yes, Van Buskirk's doing a great job taking advantage of what's been given to her. Omaha's going to have to control the ball better to not give the Las Vegas team those easy points, but Van Buskirk took advantage of it, did a great job.
Boy, that over dig is a middle's best friend. Maddox, great pass by Kendall White. Dixon gets rejected. Great cover by Kendall White. Gabby Gonzalez. And again, Van Buskirk. She hasn't been set yet. Everything just handed right to her.
She's doing a good job patrolling the net, just really taking what's given to her. I love that she's staying involved in the play, even though she's not being set, and she's ready to go when the ball comes to her.
2-time college All-American, native of Windsor, Canada. It's in Ontario. Hannah Maddox, boy, what a great jump serve. You don't see a lot of these at the college level. Bang. Nice pass by Batania. De La Cruz. Landsman gets dug. To Cheppa Hippie. Nice up by Landsman. Paige Briggs had 8 kills the other night. Gets dug. Sydney chooses Landsman, getting a lot of swings. Nice up by Maddox. Gabby Gonzalez, no. Paige Briggs.
Paige Briggs did a nice job there being patient. She's working her way around the block, hitting different shots in different angles, and it pays off going down the line.
Danielle Hart checks in. Only 2 middles have seen action thus far this year. Danielle Hart and Tori Dixon. Nice effort there by Alicia Glass-Childress. In vain. Early on, this one looks close. This one could stay close for quite a while. We're tied at 3 to start.
It does. I think Omaha's going to really have to focus on controlling their passing better. We've had too many overpasses from their side of the net, but Las Vegas is doing a nice job putting the heat onto Omaha's side, and they're going to keep trying to take advantage as much as they can as well.
That's why the outside hitters keep getting so many swings. Tip shot back by Daniel Hart. And Buster gets rejected. 2 blocks. Each middle for Omaha has a block. 4-3. Supernovas.
Danielle Hart does a nice job sticking with the play there, and Shaven Landsman jumped in to help her. I think Omaha did a nice job of staying in front of their hitters and knowing where they're at.
2 blocks already for the Supernovas. Dixon's got plenty of aces this year. Gabby Gonzalez, she passed so well for Oregon last fall. And a kill for Hippe. Saskia Hippe out of Berlin, tied at 4.
Yes, Hippe is one of the international players here. She's doing a nice job there, turning the ball down the line, hitting off the block and out. Just a really good controlled shot.
15-year pro. Nice pass this time by Paige Briggs. Landsman. What do you call that play?
We call that an X-play or a crossing play. The middle, Danielle Hart ran behind the setter. Landsman comes around the front. They set her in front. In theory, it separates the block because they're paying attention to all the motion going on. Landsman did a great job taking a high swing there and going high and deep.
Why don't you see that play more often?
A lot of it just depends on the tempo. You've got to have a middle who can hit behind successfully to be a threat. Otherwise, they can ignore her going behind.
Plus, perhaps the element of surprise. You probably don't want to do it too much. It starts with a great pass, though.
Yes, it definitely does. As with most plays, you need to have a great pass to run it. If the setter's pulled off the net, it gets in the way of all the running patterns that they're doing.
Tied at 5. Saskia Hippe. 15-year pro. Jump float. Nice pass by Dela Cruz. Paige Briggs blocked back and just long.
You see Kendall White chasing down to the end line there. I love the energy and the commitment she shows. She's going to make sure it's out. She's not going to let her team down. That's great seeing a libero do that.
High arc, and it just dropped long. Wow. That rainbow just fell out of bounds. 6-5 Omaha. Neither team has yet to enjoy a 2-point lead. Joust. Gabby Gonzalez off hands. Nice up by Landsman from Iowa State Cyclone. De La Cruz. Block it out. Here's a 2-point lead.
Another good swing. It's nice to see Batania getting started, too. She had a great match the other night. She really came on fire. She's been putting more heat behind her serve, and she swung really nice at that ball, so it's good to see her coming alive.
Tanya De La Cruz, the most veteran of the Supernovas. Molly McCage, the great Texas Longhorn, gets dug. De La Cruz tipping back. Down 2. Las Vegas drops it to the donut. What happened to the Supernova defense there?
You know, they all collapsed back to their positions and nobody was moving forward to get the tip. I think other people were expecting someone to get it instead of moving for the ball. As a team, that's always a challenge that you need to make sure you know who's taking which area of the court, and then if it's your ball, you just have to go.
Here's Gabby Gonzalez, former Buckeye from Ohio State, finished up with Oregon. Bottom of the net, 8-6. Omaha. Danielle Hart to serve. Both middles get a chance to serve. Kendall White, the libero, takes a break. The slide by McCage. Great up by Briggs. Back row, swing. Landsman, no. Maddox, another rip. She's back for a second time. 3 blocks for Omaha. Sydney Hilly. Great ups for a setter. Had help from Tori Gibson.
Yes, Dixon and Hilly did a great job closing the block. They're waiting and then pressing over. It's just a big wall there that they're hitting into from the Vegas side, and they're just going to have to keep working the ball around as hitters.
Dixon and Hart, 2 of 7 Big Ten stars for Omaha. 3 ball over, great chance. Outside, De La Cruz tipping, no. Maddox, a lot of rips off the dig and out. When you have a big middle back left rather than a libero, it's less likely that dig's coming back to a teammate.
Yes, the libero is always the best defensive player on the court, and so Maddox did a great job getting a high swing there, but the high, hard cross court, there's just too much to handle on the Omaha side.
9-7 Novas. Molly McCage. De La Cruz, nice pass. Timing off. Dixon gets blocked. Good cover. Kendall White. Back row. Landsman. And the chase is on. And the rescue. Free ball Omaha. De La Cruz off the double block. It drops.
That's a nice rally there. I like to see the Vegas hustle chasing that ball down and playing it back over. Omaha took care of the ball, and they got the free ball. They converted. That's what a team always wants to do on a free ball.
Santa Cruz led the way on Saturday night in the 3-set sweep over San Diego. Had 13 kills. Boy, the Omaha blocksman. Terrific thus far tonight. And Hannah Maddox off the block and out.
That's, again, a great shot by Hannah Maddox. She's been blocked a couple of times. She's adjusting as she goes. She sees the high hands, so she hits high and off the hands. That ball's impossible to dig because it continues so far off the court.
Rotation 1, setter serving. Alicia Glass Childress sails that one just low. Played at Penn State, Alicia did, 06 to 09, 3 titles, and after she left, they got one more, 4 in a row, 6 out of 8. Glory days for Penn State volleyball. De La Cruz, former Olympian. Dominican Republic, another race. 12-8 Omaha.
Great serve. Batanya's doing a really nice job getting after her serve. You can see she's just snapping that ball, and the heat on there is too much for Maddox to dig right now.
It's her 5th service ace of the season, first tonight. What makes this serve so tough to handle?
She's got a very heavy arm and a quick wrist, so the ball comes off her hand really fast.
Do you call that a jump serve, a jump float, or a hybrid?
That would be a jump serve because the ball is spinning top to bottom. We call that a top spin serve.
Here's Hannah Maddox. USA, University of South Alabama. Nice pass by Briggs. Tough one. Dixon gets it down.
That's a nice handle on the pass by Omaha. A great swing by Dixon. Murr actually got a touch on that ball, and they tried to chase it down. They just couldn't quite get it up. That's a nice play off the serve receive.
Dixon is a veteran. It's been a long time since she played at the University of Minnesota. Long-time pro, age 31. Are you surprised at just how versatile she is, how effective she's been?
I'm not. She showed versatility when she was in college, and I think being a professional, as you get older, maybe your body changes a little bit, but your intelligence of the game and your understanding, your reading the game also improves. And so I think Dixon is showing that, and just how she understands the game. She understands what's going to be available or what's not.
Long-time national team player checks out. Danielle Lark comes into play middle. She gets blocked. 13-11. Omaha's lead dwindles to 2.
That's a nice block move by Molly McCage. She got over the net, and Omaha was unable to cover that ball. It was a great block move.
Lane Van Buskirk, their other middles. Get a lot of serving opportunity in this game. Pro Volleyball Federation. That one went long, but hold everything. So we might have a challenge.
This is interesting. In pro volleyball, you cannot challenge a touch that's not on a blocker. So they can't challenge a ball saying someone touched it because it wasn't the block. We actually sat down with Devaney, who's the head of the referees and the director of them, and she explained that they can't challenge a ball if the block isn't the touch you're looking for.
Interesting.
Yes.
There's so many unique elements to the Pro Volleyball Federation version of the game, and a big part of it is all these cameras, 22 cameras. They bolt 6 system, and you don't need linesmen. It's all automated.
It is. That's a big difference from what fans are used to seeing in the collegiate game. The FIVB, which is the International Federation, has adopted this system as well, where they are not using linesmen either. They're using the camera system.
Gabby Gonzalez. 4 for Omaha.
So Omaha pulled what we call a double sub there. They brought in a different setter when their opposite went to the back row, and they brought in a different opposite for the setter who was coming to the front row to get a bigger blocker, and it's been effective. As you see, Nia Reed comes in, and she's part of a block immediately.
Boy, the net game has been owned by Omaha. Already 4 blocks for their 15 points. Media timeout, 15-11. From club or high school sport courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals is not just about selling equipment. We're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories, meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. They're built to last with high-quality materials and construction that can withstand the rigors of even the most intense competition. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way. Valentine Anderson, second setter for Omaha, the serve. Gonzalez the pass and the kill. Ends the Omaha run. 3-point game.
That was a great rhythm for Gonzalez, passing the ball, moving right around to hit. She does a great job. Alicia Glass-Childress sets her a great ball. She's able to go up and hit between the block, hit between two defenders, and they both try to reach for it, but it's out of reach for both of them.
I want to say hello to our viewers in the Las Vegas area. Big watch party tonight, Nancy, for this inaugural match for the Thrill at the Parkway Tavern District in Henderson, Nevada. Big hello to the fans watching there. You got a great team. Long shoots hit. Danielle Hart delivers. 16-12.
Danielle Hart hit that ball just a little bit wide. It was a good set. I thought the tempo looked nice. I thought the set looked good. Unfortunately, she just cut it a little bit wide. Vegas ends up with a point.
Just wide. Within half a second, the Bolt 6 technology will tell the chair official when it was in or out. Nia Reed gets dug, just checked in. Abby Gonzalez, nice up by Valentine Anderson. Here's Nia Reed. Bangs it off the block and out. Courtside, here's Jake.
Well, obviously, Vegas calling a timeout, maybe to slow down some of the momentum as Omaha had built up a 4-point lead, but Fran Flory, especially working with Hannah Maddox and Gabby Gonzalez, working with them to make sure they stick to their practice, watching their switches when handling the serve that you guys had mentioned, the powerful serve of Betty De La Cruz.
Gonzalez looking for the kill, not this time. Nia Reed tipping, somebody hit the antenna, yeah, it was the block. Point Omaha 17-13 Supernovas. Pretty clean play. I mean, that was a violation. The block touches the antenna. But we've seen some nice rallies, some good sets, and not many sloppy rallies.
That's true. They're playing pretty clean volleyball tonight. That always makes it more fun to watch.
Paige Briggs, nice pass. Back row attack, Hippe, no. But Tanya De La Cruz tipping, great up by Hippe. Gonzalez rejected. It is tough to get it through that Supernova block. Again, nearly dropped. Gonzalez. Oh, Nia Reed punched in the air, and it nearly got inside the antenna.
That was a great second effort by Reed to try and pop that ball up. It went out of bounds and touched the antenna, so Vegas gets a kill. Gonzalez doing a really nice job there, continuing to work with what she has. I thought those were good swings by her. She's keeping it high.
So close. 3-point ball game. Cruz to try to make it 4. Great up by Kylie Muir. Molly McCage induces a net violation against De La Cruz. 2-point game.
We've seen a lot of strong serving tonight, John. I feel like servers on both sides of the net are putting some tough balls over and giving the passers on the opposing side some trouble right now.
Gonzalez. De La Cruz, perfect pass. A lot of choices for Anderson. Off the block and out. Nia Reed, who played left side, a little bit of Penn State, a lot of right side at Penn State. Boy, she was the player of the year, the MVP in the Korean League. She looks like a different person right now than we saw her when she was in college.
She does, and she's such a versatile player. Like you mentioned, she's played different positions, so she has experience watching different things as well as a blocker, and she's doing a great job coming in as a double sub for Omaha.
Maddox gets the put down. 18-16. Omaha unable to run and hide.
Hannah Maddox with a nice swing there. I've been impressed with how she's been hitting high off the block in her later sets that she's been getting. She got blocked a couple of times, but she's doing a nice job now working around, hitting high hands and finding a way to get points.
Molly McCage, a 2012 national champion at Texas. That was Jared Elliott's first of now 3 national championships down there in Austin. Service error allows Omaha to pull away to 19-16 in the first. Laura Bird-Kuhn. head coach, Omaha, 5 years at Texas A&M and nearly a decade as an assistant at KU under Ray Bouchard. They got to the 2015 national championship on this floor, losing to Nebraska in the national semis. Nice block by Tori Dixon. 20-16.
Great block by Tori Dixon, being aware, knowing that Alicia Glass-Childress is front row. That pass was coming somewhat tight, and she knew that there was a good chance Alicia would have to dump the ball. She does a great job staying on it and being aware.
Timeout. Las Vegas. Omaha with 5 to go when we come back to claim this first set.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Real Pro Volleyball CHI Health Center. Lower bowl near capacity. A lot of folks in the upper bowl as well. Wednesday night in the Big O. Sydney Hill, we don't mention her a whole lot because that's what you want with a setter. You don't want to notice a setter because she's just seemingly nearly flawless.
Yes, I think if you're talking about the setter a lot, that usually means they're not doing their job well. So Sydney Hilly has been great. I've been impressed with her all 3 matches this year so far. I think she does a really nice job. She's also very composed. I think the 2 setters tonight are very similar in that they're very composed, they're very calm. They know how to run the offense efficiently. They're both great setters.
After the Maddox kill, Las Vegas within 3. Kayla Cruz, not a good pass, gets it back and gets blocked. 2-point lead.
That ball was set very, very short, and unfortunately, we were just talking about Sydney Hilly. That ball got set very, very short, but De La Cruz tried to tip it off the block, but when you're so far inside the court, you have to go a long way to get it out of bounds off the block. I would prefer she tips that ball right back to herself or into the court towards her middle off of the block, so there's someone there to play it.
Alicia Glass-Childress. Inopportune time for Thrill fans. 21-18. Alicia for a while was an assistant coach at Stanford. Now she's playing again.
Yes, and there's a few players on the Omaha roster that have the same experience. And I think as a player, you see the ball and the game from the court, but when you see it from a coach's perspective, it's so different. And it gives these players something else to see, and they read the game differently when they come back on the court. So it's fun to see them being able to play again after having coached.
Paige Briggs, watch this. Kaboom. Wow.
And that was brought on by a great serve.
22-18 Omaha. There are so many memories in this building for the sport of volleyball. It's where Nebraska got 2 of its national championships, 2006 and 2015. In 2015, the final match was against Texas, and Paulina Prieto Sarame, who's right now dressed in a Las Vegas Thrill uniform, was playing that night. I'm sure forgettable for her, in burnt orange. And it's just great to see so many more memories now at the professional level in this sport, in this building.
Yes, Omaha and the state of Nebraska have always turned out to support volleyball, whether it's NCAA volleyball or now when they have real pro volleyball here. So it's really fun to see some of these players that we've been able to see as collegiate players coming back as professional players now, just to see them bring a different kind of game at the professional level.
Because when you retire at age 22, your college career is over. It's really premature. I mean, typically you play your best athletically up through age 25, and here we get to see them at age 24, 25, 26, and they're better than we saw them last year.
Yes, that's actually what they've done research, and they do say that female athletes don't peak by 22. They're peaking later, and so we're actually getting a chance to see some of these female athletes peaking when they're actually at the best part of their game and playing.
Nancy, you were pretty good at age 22. You used to get set like 50 times a game. How old were you when you played your best?
I actually feel like I was playing my best at the end of my career, even though I was old and my body was kind of worn out. but I felt like I knew the game and I understand the game more the longer I played. And so by the end of my career, I felt like I was playing some of my best volleyball.
Service error, just out, or was it? Yep. 22-19 now after the Tanya De La Cruz error after the Vegas timeout. Maddox slams it. Paige Briggs got some high heat.
And that's the same kind of a swing we saw from Paige Briggs on Saturday. She's done a really nice job playing and taking advantage of the opportunities she's getting. It's good to see her start heating up again tonight as well.
Now, Brooke Nuneviller injured early in Saturday night's match against San Diego. She is available tonight and dressed. Paige Briggs came in for her, had 8 kills on Saturday night, and she's off to a hot start here tonight. Tori Dixon's plenty of aces this year, not this time. Megan Jemison just checked it. Great Stanford star. Nice pass. Free ball over. Pepe from the right wing now. Gabby Gonzalez. Great chance here for Omaha. Up 4 late in the first. Landsman. Setter dug it, forcing someone else. Libero to set. Nice up by Sydney Hilly. Landsman another swing. Looking for her first kill tonight. Gonzalez another swat. No. Paige Briggs, that fast arm off the block it out.
That's another good rally showcasing the defense on both sides of the net. Both sides of the net had the setter play the first ball at least once, if not more than that, in the rally, and other people are having to step in and set the ball. It's a really great rally to see everyone showcasing their skills.
Paige Briggs, the rookie from Western Kentucky, the go-to player on a long rally for Omaha's offense. Pepe tipping, no. Chance here on set point for the Supernovas. Briggs again, yes! 25-19, running to the first. And they love it in Omaha. Come back for the second. The thrill on the Supernovas.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us!
USA Volleyball is a proud partner of the Pro Volleyball Federation. With more than 400,000 members nationwide, USA Volleyball is committed to supporting the volleyball community and growing the game. Learn more and become a member at usavolleyball.org. All right, Nancy, what do you see out there in the first set?
I think we saw a lot of what we expected. We saw some great defense. We saw some really tough serving early on. Both teams had a little bit of trouble passing, but the players at the net were taking care of the overpasses, which is also always exciting to see. As the match settled in, Omaha started passing better, which helped them, but it's fun to see the Las Vegas team out for their first time, kind of get to know their players and see how they're playing as well.
We've got a pattern. Omaha pulling away late. Happened Saturday in San Diego, and first set here tonight against Las Vegas. And Alicia Glass-Childress just pushed the ball into the audience intentionally.
Yes, that's a very veteran, experienced play. She sees the block. She knows the ball is tight, and she's got to do something with it. She goes right off of them, 10 feet out of bounds. It was a great play.
I've never seen that. The block's there. She knows they're going to make contact with it, so she intentionally just pushes it out of bounds. That's a wily veteran. Oh, we got a challenge. Here we go.
So this is something you can challenge. You can challenge who last touched it. On a play like this, you can argue Alicia was touching it after our block stopped touching it.
22 cameras now examine this, and they send it upstairs, and the average time for a verdict, 35 seconds. In the college game, it can go minutes. I mean, some guys go out for a shave sometimes when you get a green card. Here, boom, 35 seconds. We'll see here.
Yes, it's so fast, and they're doing that intentionally. They want to keep the pace of the game moving, keep it exciting for fans, not have the 5 to 7 minute break where you're just sitting and waiting. But with all the cameras, they've got so many different angles that they can get a judgment really quickly.
What an investment by the Pro Volleyball Federation owners. 7 of them, 10 next year. Almost $200,000 per arena to get this 22 camera system, so you've got greater efficiency. The fans get a faster paced game.
Yes, it's a great investment by them. Like you said, it shows their commitment to wanting to have a good product. They want to get the call right. That's their primary goal. They want to get the call right, and they want to do it quickly. With all these cameras, there's no need for a human to look at it and try to decide, so it makes the call that much more reliable as well.
As a Homo sapien, that's threatening, but let's take a look. I think that might be off.
It looks to me like Alicia's fingers are still touching it after the Omaha players stopped touching it.
We got a reversal. The camera knows. All these players know each other so well, played together in the fall, overseas for years. Maddox is new to this. She's a rookie out of USA, and she slams that one to tie this at 1 in the second.
So now you can see the replay when they show every ball that lands within 50 centimeters of the line. Within 3 seconds, I believe it was, a play goes up to show on the referee's tablet to tell her in or out with that shadow line like we're used to seeing in tennis. So she makes the call, but she can glance down, and it either says in with bright green letters or out with bright red letters, and it confirms it for her so she knows what the play was actually resulting in.
22 cameras, 12 from above, 10 on the floor. Landsman just got her second kill, 2-1 Omaha after winning the first. De La Cruz with an ace tonight. 5 for the season, no. Hip cross court. Kendall White, the libero, keeps that one up. One shoot set. Won't drop for Van Buskirk. Briggs. Not this time. Gonzalez, great up by Hilly. She can do it all. Briggs, no. Hip nice dig by Kendall. And Paige Briggs another. She leads him. That's her 7th kill.
That's a great swing by Briggs again. She's done a really nice job managing when there's an opening that she feels like she can go after and get the kill. She thunders it like she did on that ball. You can just see the heat she puts on this ball as she hits it. But she's also doing a good job managing when the play gets a little bit shaky or anything is starting to fall apart. She keeps a great smart swing and keeps it in play.
De La Cruz gets another chance. It's passed by Kylie Muir. Pepe won't drop. Landsman's got 2 kills. Just long.
Just long. You can see that the Las Vegas team is having a hard time right now receiving the serve of De La Cruz. She's hitting it so hard that most of their passes are at the 10-foot line or pass, so it's slowing down the Las Vegas offense and limiting their options.
We have so few challenges because this system is usually accurate. Maddox's serve bounces off the top and out of bounds. 4-2 Omaha here in set number 2. Maddox tied for the team lead in kills. She's got 4. Van Buskirk also with 4. Kylie Muir, perfect pass. Van Buskirk looking for a 5th. No. Gabby Gonzalez off the block and out.
That's a nice high swing by Gabby Gonzalez on the outside for Las Vegas. Just goes high seam on the block, hitting fingers and going deep out of the court where there's no defender to recover it.
One of 4 great Buckeyes who left Ohio State after 2022, scattered around the country. She ended up at Oregon. Had a great year. They got to the regional final, lost at Wisconsin. Hippe cross court. Oh, might have been wide. Hart could not resist. We're tied up.
That was a nice swing by Hippe. I liked the up in the back row by Hannah Maddox, laying out to dig that ball, and it was a great up that was easy for her team to play. You can see it again right here.
Saskia Hippe out of Berlin, Germany. Daniela Hart drops it. Not sure that was that clean, but it worked.
It worked. She got a little bit of a snap on the ball and was able to turn it around the block really effectively.
Danielle Hart, great Wisconsin Badger, 2021 national champion, 2019 Final Four, finished up in 2022. Gabby Gonzalez tipping, it falls.
Such a smart play by Gonzalez, knowing that Hilly is front row and she's a smaller blocker. Just Shaven Landsman has to stay back a little bit deeper. And so Gonzalez does a nice job dropping the ball right over the block there.
Landsman, a great story. She called up the coaching staff in Omaha over the summer and said, hey, do you have your roster set? Nope. All right. I'm going to try out. Bangs that one from the back row and delivers another kill. So just Shaven Landsman hadn't played for a couple years. She gets the green light that, okay, we'll let you come to camp. She gets herself in fabulous shape for the December minicamp. Comes back for the preseason camp in January. Makes the team and has started every match so far.
Yeah, it is really a neat story because she just wanted to play so bad. And they said, we'll give you a shot. They didn't think it was very likely that she would be kept. But she came in and impressed them and has been kept and has been doing a great job playing for them ever since.
Molly McCage gets the kill. Tanya De La Cruz gingerly gets up. Let's see what happens with Tanya on the. Ooh, seems to be okay. 6-6. They care so much about each other. If anyone gets injured, it's like a close friend. But there's still a fierce rivalry. I mean, everyone's trying really hard here.
Yes, exactly.
They want to win. The slide of Danielle Hart. Kaboom! 7-6.
Hilly and Hart have such a good connection. They have the timing down, the tempo. They are on the same page, and you can see it because it results in such clean kills.
They got the same sheepskins, both from Wisconsin. Grace Loberg, former teammate, was here with San Diego on Saturday night. They took a team photo. Also, Timmy Thomas Alara. It was a Badger reunion. Cage gets dug tight to the net. De La Cruz, great cover. Gets another chance, tight, tipping, no. Molly McCage, off hands. Paige Briggs feeds. De La Cruz stuff.
That's a really nice block move by Molly McCage, reaching over and getting into Betty De La Cruz's space.
When you think of great middles out of Texas, I mean, where do you start?
There are so many. Texas has such a rich history of volleyball, and there are so many great players, middles included, who have come out of that program.
Molly McCage, former Longhorn, overpass, and into the net on the follow-through. Alicia, last Childress. White Omaha, tied at 7. Now 8-7 Omaha.
I love the reaction. Kendall White's face is precious.
Kendall, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year in the Big Ten. Offhand Lands and Maddox gets another kill. Kendall White, the libero in the white jersey. I know of another two-time Defensive Player of the Year, Lexi Rodriguez in the Big Ten.
Also a decent player.
8 apiece. Alicia Glass sends it. De La Cruz the pass. Dixon on the slide. No. Maddox can do it all. I mean, she came from a smaller conference, but boy, she's a big-time player.
She is, and she's been making some really nice plays tonight. Maddox and Van Buskirk went up together on that block, and they just do a really nice job going right with Dixon, getting over the net and sealing.
Boy, Alicia Glass-Childress has been struggling getting that serve in.
She has. She typically has a pretty tough serve, but they've been sailing long on her tonight. I think that's her third error.
And into the net.
Different arena. Sometimes the depth perception can change.
9 apiece. De La Cruz leads Omaha in aces, looking for her second tonight. Wow. And nearly. Free ball. Nova's scatter. Landsman from the right block back. Paige Briggs, no. Boy, she's got a fast whistle. Net violation. Alicia Glass-Childress.
Yeah, Paige Briggs is doing a great job. I like the swing she's taking. I think she's being really aggressive and smart with what she's doing. Las Vegas just dug the ball too close to net that time, and Alicia Glass-Childress was unable to get it without netting. But Betty De La Cruz has been starting it off with a hot serve tonight. She's doing great.
Long-time pro. De La Cruz, the oldest at age 36 for Omaha. And that one just stays on Omaha's side. And we got a 10-10 ball game in the second. The Supernovas claim the first. (25-19) set one. Maddox, top jump serve and a near ace. It is.
It's a nice serve by Maddox. The timing this just happens that Betty De La Cruz comes out and jump serves at Las Vegas, and then Maddox rotates back in the next time, and she's jump serving at Omaha. Maddox has done a nice job with her jump serve though too. She's had good control over it. Omaha's unable to chase down that errant pass.
USA, University of South Alabama. She just finished up last spring. Led her team to an NCAA tournament. They had lost 2 players there in November. Might have gone further than the first round. Briggs bangs it off the dig it out. Western Kentucky Hilltopper, Paige Briggs. Wow. Get her some ice for that shoulder after this one. 9-11. 8 kills now for Paige. In there for Brooke Nunavilla. Dixon's serve takes him out of their offense. All Gabby Gonzalez can do is tip it. Now Landsman for the point. Got it.
I like that swing by Landsman. She took a little bit of the heat off of it and laid off it just a little bit, but curved it off the block and was able to go off the inside of the block and just get a swipe kill, I would call it.
How different a team is Omaha now than 2 weeks ago on their opening night loss against Atlanta?
I think they look a little bit more calm tonight. I think there were probably some opening night jitters 2 weeks ago. Obviously, Paige Briggs wasn't on the court 2 weeks ago, and she's been doing a really nice job for them tonight.
Hippe's swing lands. How much do you credit that to no libero on the floor?
I think that's definitely some of it. Typically, the libero sees that coming, and they're all over it before any of the other players have to even think about taking it. But Hippe just did a nice job there placing it and realizing what she's hitting against, just taking a high chop.
There are only 15 seconds allowed between the end of one point and the serve of the next. And that's why it's relentless action here at CHI Health Center.
It is. That's intentional. They want to keep the pace of the game moving. That's another way they're trying to keep the energy going, keep it interesting for fans, not have such a long lull between plays.
Double sub, Natalia Valentin Anderson, native of Puerto Rico, now living in Omaha, married to an Omahan. Former Puerto Rican Olympic star. Not a great pass by Gonzalez. Gets it back, swings. Here come the Supernovas. Briggs again. Oh, gave it right back. Molly McCage. Nice one-hander by Paige Briggs. Mia Reed just checked in. Doug. Gabby Gonzalez delivers from the left, and we're tied again.
That's another nice rally. I like the finish by Gabby Gonzalez going after it. That was a nice up by Briggs halfway through. I like the Nia Reed, Natalia Valentin Anderson double sub right now. They did a good job coming in the first set. That's one difference that fans watching who are used to the collegiate game maybe aren't ready for. You can only double sub in and out one time per set in the international game. Meaning these two players can come in, but once they leave the court, they can't come back in anymore. And so in college, you often see a sub come in, go out, come back in, go back out. They can only do it once at this level, and so that's the difference. These two players have one shot to get something done.
Nia Reed shot. They say it landed in. It did.
You look back at it, we see it right on the line there. That's the benefit of having those cameras. There's no human error on that call.
I want that Brute 6 system in my house. Got kids claiming they didn't do stuff. Hold everything. Let's go to the camera.
I think every parent would like the replay.
Why are so many service errors tonight?
You know, I don't know. I think both teams realize that serving aggressively is what's needed to be effective right now. So they're both trying to go after it to keep the other side out of system. And unfortunately, sometimes that results in more errors than you want.
Got a view of Kelly Hunter, former Husker national champions, join the action in the first row. Husker assistant coach. Now with Tanya Dela Cruz pounds it off the digging up and out. Now, at her age, is she a little more of a finesse player, or does she still have plenty of power?
I think she does still have plenty of power, but she's learned how to finesse it as she goes.
Omaha 15 and Las Vegas 14.
We're back here in Omaha now. Just after the timeout, 15-14. Omaha is leading Las Vegas.
That's Nancy Metcalf, three-time first-team All-American for the Huskers, longtime pro, Olympian in 04 in Athens. Fans are loving it. Did you hear during the break? They were doing super, Nova, super, no, back and forth.
These fans are into it. They love it. I love the energy they're giving to this team. It's a fun atmosphere to play in, and I think Las Vegas is enjoying the energy as well.
I'm going to say the thrill. Got to love this. Pass by Maddox. Well done. The slide. McCage down. It dropped for Molly McCage. Originally from Spring, Texas. 8-year pro. Finished up in 14 with a national championship in 2012. For Texas, 15 each. Dela Cruz over the net it goes. Pounded back, Doug, and a free ball return. So some gifts delivered by Omaha, and Maddox makes him pay.
It's a good job by Las Vegas taking advantage of that free ball. Omaha had a nice up there on the overpass. Typically overpasses you don't get a second chance at, but they dug it. Unfortunately, they bump set the ball right over the net. But Las Vegas did a great job of taking advantage.
Perfect pass, Paige Briggs. Oh, timing off on a perfect pass between Valentin Anderson and Tori Dixon. Maybe because it's a second setter?
Yes, we haven't seen that a lot, and I think that has a lot to do with it. It's a new setter coming in, so their timing is a little bit off, but that's just a one-off. I don't think that's going to be a regular thing. Every once in a while, the connection just misses.
How about this? Quick timeout by Laura Bird-Kuhn, head coach for Omaha. Wants to stop the music after 3 consecutive points following the last break.
Yeah, I think that's smart. Got to slow down the momentum. Let the Las Vegas server have a minute to think about it, and hopefully they call it icing the server, calling a timeout, trying to get them cooled off a little bit. But rally her team. She doesn't want to let Las Vegas get too much ahead and get too much of a run going.
Let's bring in Jake.
Well, there you see Coach Kuhn having a conversation with her group. And John, you mentioned some of the serving. That's something both teams have been talking pretty consistently with about throughout the match, is focusing in on serving, make sure they're hitting their spots. And the Supernovas have been pretty loose and having fun in their huddle throughout most of the night. Obviously right there, a little more serious conversation down 17-15 here in set number 2. But lots of focus on communication tonight and also serving.
Jake Bartek eavesdropping in the huddles. That's legal in the Pro Volleyball Federation. Maybe not in the Final Four in mid-May, but for now, Jake is roaming.
Let you listen.
He's roaming. Ball in the cage. De La Cruz. Doug. Oh, it drops. 1-point ball game. Omaha closes within 1.
That was a nice swing by De La Cruz. Nice high, heavy hit again. Las Vegas got the ball up, but unfortunately they couldn't play it and couldn't dig it out of the net to continue it.
They're not booing. That's Cruz. You like the double switch?
I do. I actually double subbed in the Olympics when I was playing, and that was my role. And so it's tough for those players sometimes to come in because you've been standing for a while before you play. But a lot of times if you can get them to come in and give the team some energy, it can kind of reinvigorate the team that is on the court.
Wow, Hippe delivers off the block and out. You see a lot more back row attacks at this level.
Yes, the back row attack is going to be a normal part of the offense that they're running. It just gives them one more option and one more look for the defense and the block to have to prepare for.
Basically, you got 2 back row attackers in almost every rotation. Sydney Hilly chooses the middle. Landsman, bang! Just in.
That's Jess Landsman-Shavin. She's an opposite hitter, but she came and hit a quick ball in the middle. We've seen her do that a couple of other times this season already. That's such an effective play because typically your opposites don't hit fast. They hit a higher ball.
Jess Landsman, mother of a 1-year-old, brings her around during practice occasionally. Paige Briggs, she knows one speed, high velocity. Good block by Landsman. Tori Dixon there too.
There you see the Omaha block coming into play again. They're doing a really nice job getting over the net. They've had several plays they've affected, and even on the balls they're not blocking straight down. They're getting some really good touches, and that's making things difficult for the Las Vegas players.
All tied up in downtown Omaha. De La Cruz looking for her second ace tonight. Nearly. Free ball, big chance. Sydney Hilly outside, Briggs stuffed. Oh, they say it went off a shoot top. We're gonna get a challenge. You like that decision on a free ball going outside? Usually you run middle on a free ball.
I think they're just trying to mix it up. The last time they went to it, it didn't work quite as well as they wanted, so I think they're just trying to mix it up. If you always go to the middle on the free ball, then the defenders and the block are expecting the middle, and so if you keep mixing it up, that throws them off balance.
Little predictable. Fran Flory, and there's the chair official, and she's taking her easy because she's just waiting for the technology to tell her what happened there. Did the shoot top of Sydney Hilly keep that ball off the floor? This crowd is into it. Laura Bird-Kuhn enjoying the action. Head coach for Omaha. Now they're saying, let's go something. Are you picking up what they're saying? Let's go Novas? Crowd's coming up with some new stuff. A lot of new traditions. It's the third game. You know, a lot of new stuff happening.
Yes, they're trying to find new traditions. I can't tell if it's Novas or Omaha, but I think it's Novas. Yeah.
Something is being urged to go. Let's go.
They're trying to feed energy. I like it.
18 each. Sound system works in here. They're playing Be Quiet and Dance With Me, and the crowd's digging that too during this break. This is an unusually lengthy break. The old Brute 6, not quite as lightning quick this time, but you got to get it right.
Yep, here you can see the replay.
Floor touch.
From that angle, it looks like it touches the floor in front of her toes. It probably also touched her toes, but it looks like it touches the floor in front of her toes.
You get 2 unsuccessful challenges per set, so Omaha's down to 1. Per set, not match, per set.
Per set. But because of all the cameras and the angles, and in-out isn't really a challengeable ball anymore because the computer is calling it, so it narrows down what they're challenging also.
Kendall White, great pass, going horizontal for that one, and Paige Briggs, 6 kills in the first. She's already got 3 in the second. We're all tied up.
It's another Another great swing by Briggs. She goes up and hits across her body down the line.
Boy, they train them well at Western Kentucky. The Hilltoppers, they've had some great teams the last 3 or 4 years. They came here and went far in the 2020 NCAA finals, all of which was right here, that tournament. That tournament was right in this building and complex. That serve out of another service error.
Yes, another service error. I do think they're just trying to serve aggressive, but tonight they're carrying long.
If you're an aficionado of service errors, you're loving this action. Briggs straddling that 10-foot line. Maddox nice up. Alicia last shoulders from out of the cage over there. Tip shot Gonzalez.
The crowd loved that rally. That was a nice dig over there, popping the ball over and getting it up, and then coming back with the block by Jess Shaven-Landsman, along with Danielle Hart. It's a great rally.
These Supernovas know how to celebrate. A lot of them thrust their fists out. You got to be careful where you're standing after a big block. Don't want to be too close to one of those flying fists. They're happy. Another big near block. Wow, what an up by Landsman. She can play back row defense. That shoot set, fired to the
Here we're going to see the in-out play again. You can see it deep in the court. It's out, barely, just by inches, but it's out.
Definitive. Omaha up 1-love, and now 21-20 in the second. Maddox, decent pass, tip shot, McCage, and that ball is in. 21 apiece. Or was it? Oh, yeah.
That was in. It was just wide of Shaven-Landsman, and she couldn't reach it.
Love these replays. In tennis, when they go to them, high drama. Uh-oh. Shot back in. See, the Supernovas are celebrating, not realizing there's a system. You can't fake out these line officials. There is no line official. So like, yeah, maybe we don't have to celebrate that. That ball is well in. 22-21 Vegas. Great pass. The slide, Danielle Hart. Oh, timing off. She can only tip. But a free ball. Back row, timing off again. Roll shot. The slide, McCage makes Omaha pay.
Omaha had a couple chances there, and they did not convert. That free ball pass was not a great pass for Hilly to set. And I think Las Vegas did a really nice job of staying ready and staying composed and taking advantage of it.
Vegas feeling it. 2 points away from tying this one up at 1 set each. 23-21, the thrill here in the first. Lower bowl jam-packed. It's like the 1990s. They're starting to do the wave inside of here. And plenty of folks in the upper deck as well. Wednesday night, Real Pro Volleyball. Oh, and on the scoreboard, a young fan has a sign. It says, Nia Reed, will you be my Valentine? I like that. Valentine's Day is coming up. A lot of pressure.
It is. A lot of pressure. Got to figure out who you're going to ask to be your Valentine.
A lot of expectations. And hey.
That's very sweet, though. I like that sign. That's
kindergarten,
sweet.
You got to bring one for every kid. That's a new rule. I didn't know that. My day, you kind of chose. No. If you're going to bring one, you're bringing all. Nia Reed just learned about it. Who's the kid? She's looking around. Well, where is he? All right, can't get distracted. You got to get focused.
She's saying yes. I like it that these teams are able to have some fun with it, too.
Oh. So Landsman digs in. Kendall White got to receive this serve. Down 23-21.
Paige Briggs had a great pass on that last service. Let's see if she can do it again. They've really been targeting her tonight. Another great pass.
Briggs, sails it. No touch. 24-21. 3 chances forthcoming for the second set for Vegas. Starts with a pass.
Yes, so many coaches talk about how it comes down to serve and pass, and it's so evident when their passing falls apart. It makes your offense so much more difficult.
That was a credit card long.
That barely missed, but that was a sigh of relief for Omaha because Las Vegas definitely had them on the rocks.
Foreheads being wiped by anxious fans when that one fell. Valentin Anderson to Gonzalez. Perfect pass now for the set. McCage, no. To get within one. Omaha, low set still. Tanya Delacruz pounds it off the block and out. 1 to go, 24-23.
That was a faster set than Tanya was expecting because she was not up and ready to swing, but she was able to get her hand on it and turn it anyway.
All right, got to get this serve in.
Absolutely.
Paige Briggs on set point chance number 3 for Vegas. Maddox pulls her setter off. They still run the slide. McCage and a free ball back. Page for the set. Off the hands and out. We're tied at 1 in downtown Omaha.
Those are 2 great swings by Molly McCage. I like it that she's going up and staying aggressive, hitting high off those hands. It was a nice play by Omaha to recover the first one, but another great swing by McCage on the second one.
First 2 sets, the teams stay where they were, and now they're going to flip sides and stay there for the next 3, if it goes that far. 1-1 in downtown Omaha. Come back for the third and a special guest.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Together, Franklin Sports and the Pro Volleyball Federation are shaking up the world of volleyball. Franklin is a provider of the Real Pro Volleyball, the exclusive ball of the Pro Volleyball Federation and the ultimate volleyball for our world-class professionals. You can get your Franklin Real Pro Volleyball today at franklinsports.com. We'll be right back with the rest of the match here in Omaha.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
I'll focus on volleyball. Welcome back to downtown Omaha CHI Health Center. 1-1 Supernovas against the Las Vegas Thrill, sitting right next to me and between Nancy and myself. Two-time national championship starting setter for the Nebraska Huskers, now an assistant coach, Kelly Hunter. How high a quality of volleyball are we witnessing here tonight?
It's awesome, and you can see kind of the international style of play. They're not really calling any double hits that you would see in our level, and it's just a difference of the rules, but it's very competitive. It's serving and passing, a lot of great plays up at the net, a lot of great defensive plays too.
Update us on all things Huskers. Have they hit the sand yet?
Oh yeah, we've been in the sand. We're in the sand 3 times a week. We play beach volleyball right now, so it's a lot of fun. It's good for your body, good mentally to have a little bit of a break, but we're getting in there and we're getting after it. We don't have a lot of time until our first match.
Now, are you trying to win national championships in beach volleyball, or is this to help you get better indoors?
Both. Well, yeah, we use it to get better for sure, but it's fun and we like to compete, and we're not going out there just to have trips to Hawaii and LSU, but we're going to be competitive, and we have such a competitive group, there's no way they wouldn't be competitive out there.
But those are nice perks.
Of course they are, especially in Nebraska. We know how the winters are here. You never know what it's going to be like.
A lot of changeover. You got 4 new players coming in. Who are some of the new faces that we can look forward to?
We've got the freshmen here now, Skylar Pierce, Olivia Malk. They're both kind of local-ish girls, and so they've wanted to be Huskers for a long time, and they're excited, and they're adjusting well. They're a little bit quieter, especially compared to our last freshman class, so it's different, and there's 2 of them right now, so they're adjusting, but they're getting comfortable. They're getting a little bit louder. It's been fun.
That's Kelly Hunter, set 3 when we come right back. 1 apiece in Omaha. Want to welcome our Las Vegas Thrill Pro Volleyball friends in Las Vegas as they are watching this match at Parkway Tavern District. And if you're in the area, Henderson, Nevada, just stop by Parkway Tavern District. They are having gear and ticket giveaways. We're going 4 tonight, 1 apiece in Omaha. The Supernovas and the Thrill.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us.
Probably close to 10,000 again tonight. And together, Franklin Sports and the Pro Volleyball Federation are shaking up the world of volleyball. Franklin is the provider of the Real Pro Volleyball, the exclusive ball of the Pro Volleyball Federation and the ultimate volleyball for our world-class professionals. You can get your Franklin Real Pro Volleyball today at franklinsports.com. Tori Dixon blasts away to start the third set. Tied at 1 apiece. Maddox returns. But Tanya Dela Cruz, 1-0 Omaha. You're looking at the stat sheet, Nancy. What do you see?
I am, and I don't think there's too much that's surprising right now. Paige Briggs had 9 kills through the first 2 sets. Betty De La Cruz and Jess Shaven Landsman both had 5 kills. Jess actually had 3 blocks, which is really great for Omaha. But looking at the Las Vegas side, Molly McCabe had 8 kills. She had 2 blocks, and they're pretty balanced on both sides of the net.
Jack back, shot by Maddox off the block. She has been impressive. Hannah Maddox from USA, University of South Alabama down in Mobile, the Jaguars. That's very near, about an hour away from where they play the beach volleyball championships. You heard Kelly Hunter at Nebraska. Beach volleyball is primarily to train you. Texas is kind of doing the same thing now, too, to get better indoors. But these fans, they like to win around here. So, we'll see.
They do. And like Kelly said, you never want to just play just to play. They use it primarily for training.
University of South Alabama down in Mobile, the Jaguars. That's very near, about an hour away from where they play the beach volleyball championships. You heard Kelly Hunter at Nebraska. Beach volleyball is primarily to train you. Texas is kind of doing the same thing now, too, to get better indoors. But these fans, they like to win around here. So, we'll see.
They do. And like Kelly said, you never want to just play just to play. They use it primarily for training, but when they play, they want to win. And so they're always going to be out there working, trying to improve their game and get better at what they're doing.
Hannah Maddox, 28th pick in the 23 draft. It's completed late in 2023. Just home. 2-2.
See that replay again and just out, just barely misses. The Omaha team looked very sure about themselves when they called that out, but that was actually really close.
10 service errors now. 10 for Las Vegas, 5 for Omaha. Gabby Gonzalez blocked back, not quite down. It's another tip. Here come the Novas. Danielle Hart is a little low. She had to adjust her arm and gives it back. Hippe fires off the block and out.
Saskia Hippe is doing a really nice job getting to the ball there. She had to jump inside a little bit. The set died just a little bit short. She jumped into it and was able to use her arm to turn that ball back out off the block. It's a really nice move for a right-handed opposite.
So a deuce game win in the second for Vegas after Omaha won the first 25-19. Paige Briggs, a lot of heat. It came back at her. at the same velocity. 4-2 now in favor of Vegas. It's been largely Vegas since about 2/3 of the way through the second set. What's been the difference?
You know, I think Vegas has been doing a better job serving towards Omaha in terms of out of their game more. But both teams are doing a really nice job at the net.
Landsman blasts away from the right pen. Often digging out of here. Landsman just got her 6th kill. Paige Briggs leads the way for Omaha with 9. 5 for Betania De La Cruz. Molly McCage has 8 in the middle for Vegas. She was the biggest concern for Omaha's defense. That was a well-founded concern. And Briggs gets blocked again by Molly McCage, who can do it all.
Molly McCage and Hippe are doing a nice job up the net there against Paige Briggs. And right now she's just pulling the ball and hitting it as hard as she can, but it's going into the bottom of their block. And so she's going to get blocked when she does it. The first couple of sets, I thought she was doing a better job of moving it around and hitting different shots in different angles. She's got to get back to that.
Hippe with the serve. Briggs the pass, gets it back, and doesn't get much on that one. Easy dig, back row swing. Maddox thought she might have stepped on the 10-foot line, but she didn't, because there would have been an infraction if the technology would have picked it up. Landsman again. Does not go cross court. For the most part, hits it straight. Here's Jake.
Between sets 2 and 3, and one of the things she was talking about is being cleaner, hitting, passing, all 3 phases, including serving, but she wants them to stay aggressive. She thinks that's what's keeping Vegas out of system. And Nancy, you just mentioned that a couple of moments ago. She said the biggest problem on the Vegas side of things is they're being scrappy, which in turn is getting Omaha out of system.
It's contagious. Thanks, Jake, as both teams now piling up the service errors. Kendall White guides it to Sydney Hilly. The slide, Danielle Hart down.
That's a nice play there. I like just the composure that Kendall White is showing on service eve. She's really anchoring their service eve right now. When Paige Briggs is in the front row, Las Vegas has been serving her almost exclusively, but when she goes to the back row, they're looking to serve someone else. And Kendall White's doing a nice job staying ready and handling that ball.
Both middles will serve for Omaha. That was Danielle Hart. Wow! Maddox. Boom.
She's having a great night. That was another really great swing. You can see how she accelerated into that ball, and that acceleration on your approach translates into a hard hit ball.
Cage serves into the net. That's a 12 service error. Meanwhile, Omaha has 6. We're going to need a calculator soon. But is this a price that these coaches are willing to pay for these tough serves? Occasionally you can have errors.
I would guess that if you asked either coach, they're not happy with the number of errors right now. They're okay with some errors because you have to be aggressive, and when you're aggressive, sometimes you'll have errors, but this many errors is just too much for this level.
Back row kill for Hippe. From Berlin, Germany, seasoned veteran. 8-6 now. Vegas. Saskia Hippe, 15-year pro. It's Kendall White. She does it all. Towels. She carries a towel with her. Didn't want to waste any time. She's ready to go. On the floor. Needs a wipe. Here's the serve. De La Cruz guides the Sydney. The slide. Tori Dixon. It drops.
That was a nice up by Kylie Burr on the libero for the Las Vegas team. She almost got that play going. That was a great up. That was a really nice swing. Omaha did a nice job of running a tempo set there.
Former Big Ten stars all over the floor. Kylie Muir, Gabby Gonzalez dig in to return this serve. And Alicia Glass-Childress as well. All former Big Teners. And there's a service ace tonight for Betania De La Cruz, who are tied up in Omaha.
Tanya's serve has been consistently keeping Las Vegas out of system. Even when she's serving the libero, she's serving it so hard that a lot of their passes are at the 10-foot line or worse, which narrows down their offensive options.
Also 3 former Big Ten heroes and stars on the floor right now for Omaha. Overpass. Sydney Hilly, the slide. Dixon, no. Nice up, Gabby Gonzalez. And Maddox cross court. Great defense. Defense is a little ahead of the offense, I think, in this league right now. And there we go.
together, the more these women play together, they're going to start getting more in rhythm. But the defense has been outstanding on both sides of the net.
That's the Olympian Nancy Metcalf. John Baylor, we're courtside. CHI House Center, downtown Omaha. One more time. Why is it so tough to handle that serve?
It's just a hard, heavy serve. On that ball, she actually came around the outside of the ball and cupped it a little bit, so it was coming down the line. And I don't think Las Vegas was expecting to serve down the line because most of hers have been over on the other side of the court so far tonight.
3 service aces tonight for Battaglia. Had 4 coming in 2 matches. Or pass.
Yes, that's a point. No matter how it happens, that's a point for Tori. She's excited about that ball. It was a nice serve by Battaglia. I'm not sure if she felt like she was off or not. She took something off of that, and Las Vegas actually missed an opportunity there because she didn't go after that serve quite as hard, and unfortunately they didn't handle it quite as well, and it resulted in the overpass and the kill.
After we said Vegas was in charge since late in the second, it's been all Omaha. She's got 4 aces on the belt.
This is such a nice run by Betty De La Cruz serving. She's done a great job of just keeping herself in rhythm and serving the ball aggressively.
How often do you see ace runs at this level? You'd think pros could pass.
Usually that is the case. I would agree, John. Ace runs are not this normal. Typically, if you have a run, it's because your block is doing an exceptionally well job at stopping.
Your confidence, prepare you for success. The college. Prepare you for success.
They have a lead that they do right now. Her serving in the last little stretch has been phenomenal.
You got Kylie Muir. We just got a glance at her. She's got the turquoise top for Vegas, and she and her teammates struggling making these passes, and she's one of the great liberos at the collegiate level maybe ever. 5 years, 4 with Ohio State, 1 with Minnesota. Came out of that great Munciana program where they really can teach how to pass the ball. Kenzie Knuckles, so many others came from that great club. She's struggling. Gabby Gonzalez, an okay pass. Nice up. Omaha wins this point, but Tiny De La Cruz can keep serving. Maddox, no. What defense? Landsman, yes!
Another nice rally there. The block had a good touch against Maddox's attack, and Paige Briggs was able to play it up. Their in system coming back and just shaving Landsman.
She's struggling. Gabby Gonzalez, an okay pass. Nice up. Omaha wins this point, but Tiny De La Cruz can keep serving. Maddox, no. What defense? Landsman, yes!
Another nice rally there. The block had a good touch against Maddox's attack, and Paige Briggs was able to play it up. Their in system coming back and just shaving Landsman tooled it off the block.
They can't get her off the service line. But Tiny De La Cruz is pulling out a puck tent. 13-8. Seven consecutive points. 6 served by the big right-hander. Another poor pass. Maddox gets the ball to fall. And finally, they move De La Cruz off that service line. 13-9.
Yes, that's another nice swing by Maddox. That was a great run by Omaha. Now Las Vegas is going to try to come back and make some plays of their own.
Good look at Hannah Maddox there. Getting ready to jump serve it. Got an ace tonight. Wow. She gives it her all on every rip. Ooh, steps a little low. Only tippable. And near block. Great chance here for Omaha. Paige Briggs, block back. Landsman straddling that 10-foot line. Diving dig, Kylie Muir. Tip shot in the middle, won't drop. Back row, Maddox. Longest rally of the night. Landsman. Just wrong.
That was another great rally with some awesome defense on both sides. I love to see the effort these teams are putting forward. The players on both sides are putting it all out there, digging the ball, diving for the ball, getting some great block touches, which makes the hitter have to think about it the next time. Like, okay, if they touched the ball when I went this way, I've got to try something else. So it just starts to get in your head as a hitter the longer the rally goes.
Got a new Las Vegas thrill in there. I'll tell you about her in a second. Landsman. She loves to go right to left, cross court. Gabby Gonzalez tools that block, and here come the thrill, 13-11. So Berkeley Oblad just checked in, so she's going to be staring right there at Landsman. That's her teammate, Gabby Gonzalez. Berkeley Oblad, University of Utah. 6'4", long, big right arm. Playing middle for Vegas. That's a tough jump serve. Okay pass, and great tool shot by Paige Briggs.
Yes, another really smart shot by Paige Briggs. I don't think she had the timing and the tempo to go fast, and she was able to hold herself back, rein it in a little bit, and find a tool shot off the block.
2-point ball game in the third, closer than LA traffic. Oh, another service there, number 7. One apiece, set 3-14-12. There's a good look at Berkeley Oblad. She returns the favor. Neither team can serve fruit cup right now. Boy, it'd be tough dropping a pebble in the ocean at this point.
Yeah, both teams are struggling with serving. And like we talked about earlier, John, I don't think either coach is pleased. They want them to stay aggressive, but you can't have that many errors. There's just too many easy points for the other team, for both sides.
You don't see any lollipop serves, Nancy. That's the thing. So everything's tough, or it's feast or famine.
Agreed. It's either tough in or it's tough out, but they're not giving lollipops. They're not giving easy serves because they realize that this level of easy serve is an automatic kill almost always.
Paige Briggs, that's about 13 feet of combined humanity, 16-12.
It's a great block. Here we see it again. They seal over the net. Great job by Danielle Hart. She wasn't quite there, and she reached with her arms to close the block.
Natalia Valentine Anderson, native of Omaha now, grew up in Puerto Rico. Gonzalez the pass, Gonzalez the swing, the chase is on. Kendall White got there. Down forward with the ball, low set, push the cage, straight up by Valentine Anderson. Briggs, no. Alicia Glass is set the entire match, and Gonzalez thought she had it. Play continues. A cage, another serve. In the antenna, for Omaha.
And that rally, I believe Natalia Valentine Anderson dug every single ball. Every single time they hit it to her. She had the hard dig first on, I think, what ended up being an open net, and then had several tips she ran down. She is just playing defense.
You got to be a great digger if you're a setter.
You do, because a lot of teams will try to target you when they're hitting the ball. They realize if the setter plays the first ball, it puts the team out of system for the second ball, so they will target setters when they're attacking.
Great floor defender. Natalia serves. Pass Gonzalez. They're all clustered over there, so you have to send it the other way. Oh, unable to dig it. Should Omaha have been able to predict that because it was all congested on the other side?
I think so, and I think you don't necessarily predict where the set's going, but they had plenty of time to get there, and that ball just seemed to hang a little bit longer. Danielle Hart was trying to reach it to play it, but it just hung a little bit longer than she could reach and wait for it.
Sasha Hippe, Berlin, Germany. Not west or east. It's just one city. Right side Briggs. Nice up. God, Maddox is impressive. Hippe, great rescue. And what defense transitioning into offense for Vegas. That's pro volleyball.
That's a really nice series there, especially by Las Vegas. Saskia Hippe seeing that shot down the line. Kendall White has been such a force of defense and controlling free balls and that kind of stuff for Omaha that Saskia just goes straight down the line because Kendall's already pulled into the court to try to cover it for other people.
Boy, her hips were going one way. She attacks the other. Kind of like an opposite Logan Tom. She'd be looking one way and then the ball would go to her left. In that case, Hippe was facing towards her left and the ball went to her right.
Yeah, that was just a really good experience, intelligent play by her.
Very few subs for Omaha tonight. Kendall White's been the libero all night. Good pass. Dela Cruz. Danielle Hart, on the cover, she inadvertently sends it across. Okay, can't stop her. She's leading the way. What does it say when a middle has the highest number of kills on your team?
It says she's really effective at attacking because typically middles can only get the ball if you're passing well. If you're out of system, you can't set the middle. And so the fact that Molly McCage is having such a great night speaks volumes about her ability as an attacker.
Here's the German, Hippe. Within 2. Nia Reed looking for her second kill tonight. Not this time. Gabby Gonzalez. Here come the Supernovas. This hit by Nia Reed. What elevation. I mean, gravity is just an annoyance for Nia Reed, but you got to get that baby over.
Yeah, Nia Reed is so athletic, and she's just jumping well. She's hitting well. She just tried to cut it too sharp cross court that time, and it buried it in the net.
Timeout, Omaha. The gap has closed. What was a 5-point lead, suddenly 1 after 4 straight for Las Vegas. And now Omaha has to do something it's never done before. After this one, go on the road at Grand Rapids in 5 days, and then at Vegas in 8 days before coming back here against Orlando on the 18th. First 3 matches at home. You want to start 2-1, not 1-2.
Yes, agree. They definitely want to get off to as good of a start as they can. A win here would be great to go on the road having 2 wins under your belt. But knowing they're going to face Vegas again very soon, confidence-wise and just chemistry-wise, coming away from this with a win would be huge for the next match coming up as well.
This is Vegas' first match. They look awfully organized.
They look really well organized, and I would attribute that a lot to Alicia Glass-Childress, the setter. Her experience running this team, I think, is invaluable. Knowing they're coming out, this is the first time they've played, but they don't look like a first-game team right now.
But also their head coach, Fran Flory, who knows what she's up to. She's a legend.
Yes, she also has some experience, and I'm sure she's been talking with the girls. But beyond all of that, all of these women are professional athletes, and so they're used to this. They know how to be ready to play.
And don't forget Denise Corlett. Maybe we get a shot at Denise over there on the bench. 31 years at Stanford, only 9 national championships.
Only 9.
After a legendary Hall of Fame career as a player herself at UCLA. Nia Reed off the block and out. That ends the 4-point run for Vegas. 18-16 Omaha.
Yes, a nice pass by Betty De La Cruz to start that, and then Natalia Valentin Anderson connects with Nia Reed on that ball for a great swing by Nia.
Briggs, she's been a little quiet offensively, looking for a kill. In a while, Molly McCage, quick work on that side.
I feel like we're calling Molly McCage's name so often tonight. They're going to her when they're in system, but even though Omaha probably expects them to set her on in-system balls, she's still having a lot of success. She's doing a great job hitting the ball.
Molly McCage, yet another great Texas Longhorn medal, now playing pro. Great pass, Kendall White. And Nia Reed gets blocked, and what an effort! Unbelievable! Oh, my! The chase was on.
That chase on the first side when the ball came over the first time was amazing. And the second time, Omaha would love to have that ball back because they actually got it up and had a good play, and they had a miscommunication, and that's why the ball ended up falling.
It's never over until it drops.
That kind of effort is so fun to see, though. And both teams, I think, have had great defensive effort tonight, which has made this match a lot of fun to watch.
But Paige Briggs out of Western Kentucky, her first pro game was Saturday night in the 3-set win over San Diego. She's gone the whole way tonight, and there she is, stopping hands with Kendall White. She looks like a veteran out there. She's still having so much fun.
She does. She doesn't look like a rookie at all. And I believe all of these women know what it takes to be playing at this level, and they're all ready to play and step in whenever needed. Paige has done a really nice job. That point, unfortunately, was out, but she's done a really nice job with the opportunities she's had, and I think she's playing well for Omaha.
Uh-oh, deja vu. Remember, Vegas pulled away in the second at the very end, winning a deuce game, and looked like all Omaha in this one of 17-12, now trailing 19-18. And the White good pass. Outside, shot by Betania De La Cruz, not this time. They run the slide out of system. The Cage block back covered. Anna Maddox, over Dig Joust, whistle. Back row block against the center, Valentine Anderson, 2018. You sure you like this double switch? It seems like when Sydney's in there, they're a little more successful.
Well, you're absolutely right that if Sydney's in there, she can play that ball off the block similar to what Alicia did in the first set, and it will have a successful result. But typically, you want to have 3 hitters in the front row, so I do still think the double sub is a good move.
Valentine Anderson feeds outside Dela Cruz, dogged by Kylie Muir. Maddox chipping. No. Omaha needs this point. Nia Reed off hands. Overgreen. Great chance here. Dela Cruz. Another marathon rally. Daniel Hart. No touch.
That's another great rally with so many great defensive plays. And right now, Omaha is just struggling to connect. And I believe that's probably because of the double sub right now. I don't think Natalia has quite as good of a connection with their middles as Hilly does. But they're going to take a timeout, talk about it, try to regroup, and come back.
One apiece. We're late in the third. Omaha led by 5. Now trails by 3 in front of a large crowd. Now, there are a lot of students in the crowd here tonight, Nancy, so we're just hopeful that teachers in the morning will be understanding, because the youth in this town are really embracing Omaha. You had 11-6 coming opening night, with 11-4 on Saturday night against San Diego. Tonight, we'll yet to hear the attendance. I'm expecting 7,500, maybe 8,000. It's been a great start. In fact, for the league, the Pro Volleyball Federation, nary a match has had fewer than 5,000 fans.
Right, and that's a great tribute to how popular volleyball is as a sport in the United States. I think people in the United States have wanted a league to cheer for so long, to see players post-collegiately, and it's fun that they're now getting this opportunity to see these athletes in a professional setting in cities like Omaha, where they can support them and come out and cheer for them.
Big juncture in this one. If Omaha's going to pull out a win this set, not to mention this night. Down 21-18. Late set 3. We're locked 1 set apiece. Again, Gary Gonzalez serving. Dela Cruz, quick attack. Daniel Hart. Oh, what an up by Kylie Muir. Dela Cruz blocks. 22-18. It's all Vegas late in the third.
Las Vegas block has really come alive in the second part of this match, and they're getting a lot of good touches and block backs. Even sometimes they get covered, but they've really done a good job of taking over the net.
Player of the game match so far? I think it's got to be Molly McCage.
I think so. I think she's outplaying right now.
She's leading them in kills, got a ton of blocks.
She's been effective on all parts of the game.
And she's not rotating out because they keep holding serve. Her impact continues. 22-18 Vegas. Omaha led 17-12. That seems like a couple days ago.
Yeah, the match has completely turned the tide since then.
Abby Gonzalez has served a big reason. Decent pass. Sydney Hilly's come back in. Quick attack by Hart. No, the slide. Molly McCage.
Gabby Gonzalez is doing a nice job having a tough serve back there, which is giving Omaha trouble right now on their serve-receive side-out rally. But when they come back, Las Vegas has Molly McCage in the front row, and right now they're getting a ball that they've been able to set to her almost every time, and so she's been successful. So they've got a great server, and when they get the ball back in transition, they're setting their middles.
Vegas giving their fans a thrill right now. Bad pass. Boy, Gonzalez. What a serve. And another block. Molly McCage had a little help from Alicia Glass-Childers. 12 of the last 13 points have been won by Vegas.
That's an insane run. They're playing well. They're serving tough. Their block right now is doing a great job getting over the net.
Hart finally buys a point. 24-19. You don't start the dream quite yet, but that's a start right there.
Yes, that's the turnaround they need. Now Omaha's going to try to regroup and at least get some momentum going right now.
Number 7, Tina Mancuso.
They love her in Omaha. Tina Mancuso-Prosaski, great Husker, 2009 to 2012. Former National Gatorade Player of the Year in high school. That's a long time ago. Gina sails it to the back middle. Perfect pass. Uh-oh, the slide. McCage. Nice up. Good shot. De La Cruz, no. For the set. Oh, free ball over to the donut. Nice up. De La Cruz getting a lot of touches for the set. McCage, not yet. Tanya De La Cruz off the dig. Here comes a free ball. Almost. How tough is it? What do you call that shot? Over your head.
Yeah. Just tell the person, hit it hard.
Nice.
You're a long ways away from the net right now. That's another great rally. There's so many great defensive plays. Covering each other on the block. Both teams are doing a good job.
Gina gets it in, and near ace. Ball spinning, no whistle. Clean up by Gina. Cross it out there. Point and set. Vegas. The Thrill up 2-1. And we're going to a fourth. If Omaha should prevail, it's going to require 5 tonight. Stay right there. Vegas 2, Omaha 1. Set 4. Together, Franklin Sports and the Pro Volleyball Federation are shaking up the world of volleyball. Franklin is the provider of the real Pro Volleyball, the exclusive ball of the Pro Volleyball Federation and the ultimate volleyball for our world-class professionals. You can get your Franklin Real Pro Volleyball today at franklinsports.com. Nancy. Omaha's up 17-12. Folks are searching for their keys. They're thinking, hey, maybe these kids are going to be wide awake in the morning at school. But no. We're going to 4, and if Omaha prevails, it's going to have to require 5. What happened?
Molly McCage happened. She has been a force at the net tonight. And they Las Vegas rotated to get her to the front row, and they were serving tough. But then in addition to that, Molly McCage was at the net. Hitting harder, but they're pulling it down into the block, which leads to your block getting points.
That was a good look at Megan McClure, now Megan Jemison for Stanford grade. Enjoying the music between sets. Inauspicious beginning. Gage Briggs out of bounds. Now, why wouldn't Las Vegas start with Molly McCage on the floor instead it's Lane Van Buskirk in the middle?
I think they're just starting the way they are to get the setter in the back row. Most teams want to start with their setter in the back row so that they have the 3 attackers and their biggest block in the front to start the match and then play the majority of the points.
And a violation against the Thrill. We're tied at 1. Sound system works well at CHI. Fans are digging the music. Quick attack, Van Buskirk, nice up again. Boy, right back defense has been stellar all evening for the Supernovas. Van Buskirk again, dug back right. Landsman, timing off, free ball. Nice punch in the air, Tori Dixon. Briggs swinging. Did not have a lot of kills in that third set. Dixon,
There's the connection Omaha was looking for the last set. And some great defense again. Like you mentioned, right back defense for Omaha has just been outstanding tonight. Between Shaven Landsman, Hilly, and even Natalia Valentini-Anderson when she's in, they're all playing wonderful defense and getting so much up.
so many rockets headed to the back right, and so many coming back up. That's long, no touch. White Supernovas 3-1 in the first. Early game has been Omaha's time. Got to hold on here to force a fifth.
Yes, they're going to have to hold on, but they're going to keep playing strong. And that was another great dig by Jess Shaven Landsman on that last rally.
Daniel Hart's perfect pass. Jack back, tipping. Maddox blocked back. Nearly dropped. Another great right back dig. Buskirk bangs it down.
We had so many rallies in a row where we had Molly McCage in the front row, but Van Buskirk is up now, and she's doing a great job, too. She's getting up, being available for the setter, hitting quickly when she's up there, getting her arm through the ball really fast.
Maddox, former collegian Jaguar, USA, the slide. Dixon gets dug. Great chance here. For Omaha, again, Dixon, tipping. Good ball.
I like the change up by Dixon. She came up and crushed the ball. Lisa Childress dug it. And Las Vegas was able to scoop it up and get a ball over. So Tori goes up on the next ball and just changes it up a little bit.
A lot of folks behind us right here, press row. Fans filling the seats as well in the lower bowl. On the sides, Sydney Hilly. Long shoot at Van Buskirk. Boy, she had been quiet, but she's awakened. 2 kills here in the 4th set. 4-3.
And I think Alicia Childress-Glass has done a nice job. Glass-Childress has done a nice job of finding her middles, even in transition. And they've been very successful. They've had a lot of success attacking through their middle out of transition.
Great pass by Betania De La Cruz. Gets it back, swats it off, but digging out. Go after those tall middles when they're playing back row.
Yeah, that was a nice kill by Betty De La Cruz there. Hitting a hard cross-court ball. She just has such a heavy arm and a heavy hand that when she hits the ball, it's hard to dig even when it's at you. She's having herself a nice serving.
I think everyone for Vegas is playing. I don't want to pass her. You pass her. You pass. I don't want to, but you pass her.
Yes, and she just hits the ball so hard. One thing that is different with her and Maddox, who's going to be serving next for Las Vegas, is Betty De La Cruz's approach is so short on her serve. It's just step, close, and she hits it.
Bang. She's got 7. That's almost 2 decks.
See in the replay there, that's in by several inches.
I think Fran Floyd, head coach of Vegas, is saying, can somebody please pass this serve?
She would like that. I think that ball is getting on the Las Vegas passers really quickly.
Nice up by Maddox. They let the rookie handle it. She covers it. Now right side swings. Wow. Rookie nice up by De La Cruz. Second contact.
Paige Briggs turns, sees the dick camera at her, and just decides, I'm going to hit the ball.
Fooled everybody in Douglas County on that one. Just a rookie. Bright future. Should you get another? It would be your 8th. Nope. Gonzalez to end the run. Not yet. Paige Briggs feeling it. Dixon. Now the thrill. Hippie ends it. For Omaha, 8-4.
Pepe there just does a nice job of seeing where Paige Briggs is and going off her outside hand, but she doesn't go straight down the line. She goes off the line a little bit, which puts it out of reach for Kendall White, who's waiting for her down the line.
So 5 more rotations to get Batania De La Cruz back there to serve for Omaha. Here's the back. Good pass. Paige Briggs, what a player. And a kill.
It's a great pass and swing out to hit by Paige Briggs. I like the tempo that Sydney Hilly feeds her on that ball. That allows Briggs to get up quickly and beat the block.
Now Dixon, who's got a pretty nasty serve herself. Or pass, they're out of system. Gonzalez, oh! What do you think? Was it traveling long?
It's tough to tell in that deep corner for the left back defender. That ball is up over your shoulder, but because of the length of the corner, it's hard to tell. I thought Gonzalez did a really nice job there, just finding a deep corner shot.
Gonzalez line drives it. Paige Briggs, perfect pass. Quick attack, just lands.
Nice to see Omaha running the quick ball again. I think to stay in this match and stay competitive, they've got to keep using their middles and setting quicks. That time it was their opposite, hitting a quick ball in the middle, but I think that allows them to stay competitive.
Gotta win this set or we're heading to the parking lot. Wow, Maddox, what a thump. Pushed across. McCage down. She is impressive.
She is, and she's snapping so high on that ball. It's coming down at a very sharp trajectory, and it's falling in the middle of the court as a result.
She finished at Texas in 2014. A decade as a pro. On the slide, Danielle Hart, who just finished a couple of seasons ago with Wisconsin, gets stuffed. It's 10-7 now.
That's a really nice block move there out by Hannah Maddox out for Las Vegas on the outside pin. You see it again here. She moves with and just gets over the net.
Can Vegas do it again? Surpass Omaha after an early deficit. Shot by Briggs.
I like the way that Omaha mixed it up there. Paige Briggs comes in the court and hits a ball that's a little bit short. And you see Alicia Glass-Childers is starting to go out and has to try to dive back in, and Paige beats her across court.
Real pro volleyball. Maddox guides it to Childers Glass, the great Penn Stater. Gets Doug Joust. Nice block back by Daniel Hart. Right back row attack by Hippe. De La Cruz.
It feels like the Omaha team is starting to get some momentum. They're starting to feel a little bit more under control right now. They feel like they've got some rhythm. They're going to want to keep that going.
Big Cruz emits from the crowd after another Batania De La Cruz kill. Gonzalez pulls her setter off. It results in a back row swing out of bounds. It's all about the serve and pass.
It is. You see that serve gets the Las Vegas pass pulled off past the 10-foot line. It narrows down their options. It makes them more predictable. They're not in the same rhythm they would be if the setter was at the net.
Vegas wants to head to the hotel. Omaha wants to send it to 5. 2-1 Vegas for the moment. 13-7 in the fourth, Omaha.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us.
Fans feeling it. They want to see a fifth, but still a dozen left. 13-7. Omaha in the fourth. What's been the difference? Suddenly, after a huge Vegas run to finish off the third, it's all Omaha here in the fourth.
Well, and I think Vegas does a really nice job on offense when they're in the system, but Omaha's been able to get them in trouble by getting them out of system, serving tough, but keeping the ball in play. They've got to continue to put pressure on the Las Vegas passers. When they do that, it makes their offense a lot less potent.
Briggs with another.
Or get aces. That also works.
14-7. Brooke Nunaville was the starter. She went down early Saturday night in the win against San Diego, and it's been Paige Briggs since. Nice pass. Maddox tipping. Just one.
Here we see the replay, and it is wide. I think that's a really smart idea by Maddox because they've been blocking well, and I think trying to find that open spot behind the block is smart. She just missed wide.
15-7. Omaha. Vegas not conceding. All their starters are out there. Shot by Della Cruz. 16-7. Your friend Corey about conceding this one, resting these starters, and getting ready to go for the fifth.
No, I think in volleyball you don't typically see coaches rest starters. Even though it's 16-7, they were down by a good chunk earlier in this match as well. But there's always a chance to come back. You just have to get runs. You have to keep chipping away at the lead. Beyond that, it allows your team to get some rhythm and maintain rhythm, try to get some momentum back, whether or not you actually come back far enough to win the set.
Not just Della Cruz, but Briggs is piling up the service ace. 17-7. For the first time tonight, we see Paulina Prieto Sarame, former great Texas Longhorn, finished in 2016. Also started, played 2 years at Penn State. Roll shot by Maddox, not down. Great chance here for the thrill, and they capitalize on it.
Such a smart play by Alicia Glass-Childress there. Betty De La Cruz, for whatever reason, got out of rhythm and couldn't attack her ball coming over, and Alicia realizes everything's happening quickly, takes advantage of it, and goes for the kill.
17-8, Novus. De La Cruz a pass, but Tanya fires off the block and out of here. 18-8.
Tanya De La Cruz has had several kills now where she's hitting high hands cross-court out of reach of Kylie Murr, the libero for Las Vegas. That's been very successful for her. I think she's going to have to change it up at some point because Las Vegas is going to make an adjustment.
Gina back in. Big roar for the local hero. And a nice shoot set, a delivery from Lane Van Buskirk, former University of Pittsburgh great, finished in 2019. Dan Fisher, her coach there. Wow, what a job he's done it. Pittsburgh. So tough at the college level to take a program from a top 25 status to a permanent top 10 status. Pittsburgh's done it, and Danny Busman at Louisville's done it.
Yes, they both have great success. They're both excellent coaches and obviously well-known and respected.
Great pass by Kendall White. Tip shot toward Dixon, block back covered. Second contact hit. Sydney Hilly done. Free ball back. Up 9, Omaha ball. Dixon, no. Prieto Sarame out of bounds. First swing. This was the floor where she played her last match junior year. National championship loss. Texas against Nebraska. 19-9 Omaha.
We see Megan Jemison coming in now. She's out of Stanford. I believe she's coming in just to try to shore up their passing.
Formerly Megan McClure. She got a couple national championships herself. Quick attack. And Busker dug in the back right once more by Omaha. Little shot, Lensman, no. And Busker muscles it through. 19-10.
And you see Childress, again, feeding the middle in transition, feeding the middle, feeding the middle. You keep doing that. The middles are doing a really nice job, though, of seeing where the Omaha block is and going around them, going above them, cutting angles.
And Busker sails it to Paige Briggs. Not a great pass. Taylor Cruz gets blocked. It's all about the pass.
It is all about the pass. That's Molly McCage again up at the net, just owning the net. Tanya De La Cruz has to see that double block and do something different.
You can't hit away from Molly McCage. She shoots a middle. She just patrols. She's a doggone aircraft carrier up there. What a player. Quick attack. Dixon gets around McCage. Overday. Setter dump. First try tonight by Sydney. Won't fall. Sydney Hilley this time feeds left. Landsman. Great up by the big middle. And Busker. And it results in a Vegas point. Our Vegas fans starting to dream all of a sudden.
I think they are. I think Pope is still alive. It's a nice job by Gabby Gonzalez over there using the block, swiping it out of bounds. But another really good rally. Alicia had a great dig and right back. Both teams are playing good defense.
Everything changes when Molly McCage is in the front row for Las Vegas. Here we go again. Vegas with a chance. Gonzalez, nice up. Paige Briggs, great rookie. Landsman blocked back and in. Maybe it's time for a timeout. That's 4 in a row. And Omaha stops the music. Laura Bird-Kuhn, head coach, calls a timeout. And here come the Mops. 19-13 in favor of Omaha in the fourth. Down 2-1. Must win this set. Is it Molly McCage primarily or exclusively? What has been the magic here as Vegas is making yet another comeback?
I think Molly McCage has been a huge part of it. Obviously, she's contributed to her team in so many ways. But in general, Las Vegas right now is just doing a better job. They're feeding their middles in transition where they're getting points off their middles. They're also getting block points or block touches on almost everything right now that Omaha is hitting at them. So they've got to continue to do that. For the Omaha side of the net, they've got to find a way to slow down the momentum of Las Vegas, stop this run, and then get it back. Their hitters have got to do a better job hitting shots, going around the block, trying a different angle or something when they're attacking.
To avoid this Molly McCage and Las Vegas block, should Omaha try to run a faster offense?
I don't think you change the tempo of your offense. Right now, in theory, they should be running the offense that fits their hitters. And so you don't want to try to make a hitter adjust to something different. But as a hitter, you've got to realize she's a big presence at the net and find a way to get around her, over her, through her, beside, whatever it is.
Pass by Briggs, another block. Molly McCage. Here they come. Las Vegas, 5 in a row. Pass pulls the setter off. Only choice outside. Block back. And Landsman delivers.
Excellent court awareness by Jess Landsman there.
The deluge stops for the moment. 2014. And just who you want. Serving. She's got 7 aces already. Tanya De La Cruz. Not this time. Jemison, good pass. And Prieto Sarame. Paulina delivers. It's 2015.
That was a nice play. The pass wasn't perfect, but it was inside the 10-foot line that time. Sarame does a great job going up and hitting a hard ball.
Paulina Prieto Sarame. Double dribbles. And they're within 5. Now, just long. Well, you see the behavior of the players after close calls changing. In the college game, they're always arguing their point. They're acting as if...
Well, I think they realize humans are psychological, and so in a college game, if you act like it was in or act like the other team touched it, a lot of times that can actually influence what the ref thinks. here, I've seen several players after a close ball turn and look as if they're waiting for a linesman to call the play, and then realize there are no linesmen, and it's all computerized.
Up 6, Landsman fires, and make it 7. 3 to go to force a 5th set. Still plenty of wood to chop, because after the comeback, set 3, nothing is certain against this Las Vegas team, especially with Molly McCage in there. Gabby Gonzalez shaking up a little bit. She's okay. What a great collegian she was. 5 seasons, 2 different schools. Ohio State for 4, Oregon for 1. The slide. McCabe's just trying to stop it.
That's a great blocking move by Paige Briggs. Everybody in the gym was assuming that ball was going to Molly McCage on a good pass. Briggs was out there and over the net, waiting, pressing into the court.
Time, Las Vegas. Late set 4. Look at Megan Jemison right there, 24 for the Vegas Thrill, formerly Megan McClure, great Stanford Cardinal. And after she finished, she got 4 years in her last year was the COVID year, so a disappointing finish. It did in those 3 years, got 2 national championships at Stanford, but then she worked for Teach for America. Really cool. And now, professional volleyball player has been instrumental in this comeback here for the moment. Set number 4.
Yeah, there are some really cool stories for some of these athletes, the experiences they've had, the way, the paths their lives have taken to bring them back to be playing in a professional league in the U.S. now is really neat to hear.
Well, we talk about their college careers, and for many of them, that probably feels like another lifetime.
It does. I think once you get out of college, it feels like it was a completely different world.
Good pass by Jemison. Good shot, McCage. Can't stop her. 23-16.
Serving number 15, Gabby Gonzalez.
So Megan Jemison is going to move to the front row. They sub her out for Maddox, who's been impressive. Hannah Maddox. And Gonzalez to the back row. She was primary passer. Had a great dinner for Oregon this past year. She can play back there. High pass, joust, and a shot whistle.
Cindy Haley's back row, that unfortunately that ball was too tight, and she tried to save it with one-hand set, but it goes over. That's an automatic call.
23-17. Vegas getting within shouting distance. Until then, that's been part of the story. Second half of set 3 and most of set 4. Very few serves there.
There were a lot less, I would agree. This was unfortunate timing for Gabby Gonzalez to serve that ball out.
Could be going to 5. Just not good. Iowa State Cyclone. Nice pass, Gonzalez. The slide. McCage, not this time. Kylie Muir, great libero outside. Maddox swings and kills it. 24-18.
I think McCage had a really nice swing on that first ball. She kept it under control. That allows Maddox to be able to go up on the jump ball that they recycled. She gets to go up and take a hard swing at that second ball.
Everybody standing up at CHI Health Center downtown Omaha. McCage into the net. We're going to 5.
As a player, you take whatever the other team gives you, but man, that's tough for Las Vegas to end that set with 2 missed serves for the last 2 points for Omaha.
Set number 5, and we come right back. First of 15. It's the W tonight. Another swing to Sweet Caroline as we get ready for set number 5. All right, Nancy Metcalf. How does strategy shift when you're playing a set to 15 rather than 25?
Well, it's such a short set that every point starts to matter so much more. I think you're going to see teams really trying to lock it in on the block. They're going to be trying to feed their hot player, whether it's a middle or an outside. Whoever's scoring, they're going to go back to him a lot more right now because it's more urgent.
Now, you were so commonly a target as an attacker. Did you think about it more in the 5th set? Did you appreciate the magnitude was greater in the 5th, or you played it just like any other set?
Some of both. You realize that every point matters, no matter which set you're in. But in the 5th set, like, you are urgent, you are feeling the need to score. And so as a player, that's the ball that you want. It's give me the ball. I want to be able to put this ball away. And every player on both sides of the court right now has that mentality.
All right, how about serving? Do you place a greater importance on just getting it in, or you still go for it?
I think both teams have so many service errors tonight. I think they both have to let off just a little bit to keep it in, but they cannot let off so much that they're giving easy balls, because both sides of the team have athletes that are amazing and so physical that if you give them an easy serve, they will crush it.
All stars all over the floor. How about tipping? You always hear, don't tip an end game. What about set 5?
I don't fall into the school of don't tip in the end game. I think tips can be very effective, but it has to be well timed. It has to be because you want to tip. If you're tipping on a bad set, the other team, everybody out there knows it's coming. So it has to be placed in there strategically to be for a point, not just because you feel like tipping and it was a bad set.
So few subs, both teams tonight. We've seen the players most of the evening, but you rarely see fatigue on volleyball players. They're so well conditioned.
They are, and it's an energy game, it's an adrenaline game, and so all the players on both sides of that are feeling it. They're ready to play. They're not exhausted. They're not tired. They're just fine.
Great serve by Briggs. The slide.
That's a nice start by Omaha. I like it, getting their middle involved early. I think Danielle Hart did a nice job getting up and being available.
Briggs has 2 aces tonight. That was effective. But Maddox still finishes. Well, she's something for a rookie.
She is, and that's such a tough ball to attack on. That pass set was coming from off the court, clear all the way across the court to her, and she goes up and takes a huge monster swing at that.
And down the line, no less.
And down the line. It's a tough way to turn the ball, but she did a great job. That was a great attack.
Real Pro Volleyball. Alicia Glass-Childress. De La Cruz to Sydney, the slide. Danielle Hart. 2-1 Supernovas.
Another kill by Danielle Hart. I like it that Omaha's going to the middle early. I think Las Vegas has had more success using their middles through this match. Omaha doing that gets them out to a quick start. I love it.
De La Cruz had 5 aces in that victorious 4th set. We're in the 5th. Pepe swings. Nice up by Lensman. The slide. Dixon, no. Hannah Maddox. Nice up by Paige Briggs. Gina Mancuso, the assist. Yes.
That's another nice rally. Some really nice ups. You see Briggs in the back for Omaha, chopping the ball over her head to get that touch played up. Gina Mancuso-Prososki steps in and sends a great ball that just Lensman can swing at.
Omaha 0-1 in 5th sets this year. This is Vegas's first match ever. Maddox into the net. 4-1. Omaha.
That was really a nice run there by Las Vegas. I thought they had a pretty good pass. Alicia did a great job pushing that ball out. Just turned it a little bit too much down the line by Maddox.
Mancuso with the run. And Buskirk, dug by Gina. In system, Sydney outside, attacked by Tanya De La Cruz, no. Pepe, nice up, Gina Mancuso-Prososki. Back right, lands from cross court. It's yours.
The Omaha team right now definitely has the momentum going. the crowd. Las Vegas right now isn't connecting quite the way they were in the third and fourth sets.
Gina, another line drive serve. Not a great pass. A lot of congestion over there. Maddox, block back coverage. We'll get another shot. Hannah, Maddox, block back. Good cover. All right, Alicia Childress. Oh, and that tip works. A lot of tipping there by necessity.
Yes, those were by necessity, but I think Maddox was smart to tip that ball. Tori Dixon was trying to play it up, and Jess Landsman was right underneath her and couldn't play it off of Tori Dixon's touch.
Should middles reach back like that, or just trust the back row is going to beat them?
I think it's different team by team, and even in situational, sometimes the right back will say, I've got the tip, don't reach. Sometimes they'll say, I'm going to sit back way down the line and dig. If you can reach it, touch it. So it's very situational.
Gonzalez, what a cover. Down 3 with the ball. Vegas, back row, tipping Maddox. No. Great chance, Dela Cruz to go up 4. More great defense. Gonzalez, what a one-arm take. Paige Briggs, just a rookie. Tipping, Van Buskirk. Boy, she's had quite a bookend match. Great at the start, great here at the finish. 5-3 Supernovas.
She's come on strong for them. Obviously, the fifth set when they need it. I'm not sure what happened on the Omaha side. We saw Betty De La Cruz tip a ball over. Her timing was off. She wasn't approaching where the ball was being set. Omaha needs to settle down, stay in a rhythm. Las Vegas needs to keep pushing and stay aggressive with their serve.
Anna Maddox grew up in San Antonio. Got away. School at South Alabama. Big jump serve. Just wide. Maybe we get a chance to see this one.
Just out. So close. And Maddox actually was trying to call that it was in. So she, watching it down the line, even thought it was in. It was that close.
Cameras tell the story. Quick attack. And Van Buskirk gets blocked. Great cover. Kalimura. And a kill. Gabby Gonzalez. 6-4.
Good scramble play by Las Vegas there. Lots of players running out, trying to tip balls, touch balls, reach balls that they can't necessarily play controlled. They did a good job of keeping the ball under control and getting it across the net.
Quick attack.
Such a nice play for Omaha. I like it that it gives them a different look, getting Lansman in on that quick attack. And she does a really good job of getting up fast and being ready to swing right out of the setter's hands.
Wednesday night in Omaha. This one very much in the balance. 7-4. 7 service aces tonight. Dela Cruz, she went for it. Just missed.
She did. That one was just wide, and on that ball, she actually cupped around the inside of the ball and cracked it back to the left back corner. She's been serving, kind of spraying them all over the court, but she's been going for it.
Bay, perfect pass, Paige Briggs. Landsman somehow finds a way. 8-5.
She snuck that one over across. Molly McCage wasn't quite over the net. Paige Landsman was able to get it snuck right between her and the net.
This is why Omaha kept just shaving Landsman. I mean, she out of the game for 2-3 years, but you'd never know it.
You wouldn't. She's playing like she's been playing this entire time.
The slide, McCage. Uh-oh, she's back in. That's trouble for Omaha. Great news for the Thrill. 8-6. Boy, Molly McCage only wants to play volleyball at CHI Health Arena.
She really likes it here. No, she's had a great night. Her connection with Alicia Glass-Childress has been fantastic. And Alicia's been doing a really good job, I think, of getting her the ball consistently.
Alicia Glass-Childress, age 35, setting a terrific match. The slide, Daniel Hart, block back, covered. Up by 2 with the volleyball. Paige Briggs, wow. High heat, block back. Landsman, high heat, block back. You know who? Molly McCage, who does a jig. 8-7.
McCage again. She has been such a presence at the net.
Whoever wins it has earned it.
Yes. Both teams have worked incredibly hard tonight.
Gonzalez near ace. Timing off. What happened there?
The pass actually just shot up really quickly, and Sydney Hilly had to extend fully in the air just to set the ball, and she wasn't able to get the control on it that she normally does, the touch on the ball.
The 3-point lead over. We're tied 8-8. Vegas, the comeback kids, 8 apiece in the 5th.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it,
Set 5, closer than newlyweds. Gabby Gonzalez. Landsman. Alex tipping. And Vegas on top by 1.
Vegas has really been giving Omaha trouble with their tips right now. They're almost falling down on the blocker, and so there's a lot of miscommunication, a lot of kind of funny touches that are happening as they're falling down, and they're not able to control it.
4 in a row for Las Vegas. Great pass by Briggs. Landsman still gets stuffed. Molly McCabe. Hannah Maddox.
The Las Vegas block is so disciplined right now. They are pressing over the net. Omaha's hitters can't keep pounding it down into the bottom block. They've got to find a way to move it around.
Paige Briggs. Landsman out of bounds. That's 7 in a row. Now at the end of that 5th set, opening night, Atlanta won the last 5 rallies. And here we are, end of set 5. And Omaha's given up a 7-point run to Las Vegas. How is this happening again?
It's a combination of things, John, but right now I think the Las Vegas block is more disciplined. They're getting better touches or blocks for points. And the Omaha hitters, it feels like they're getting frustrated because they're just hitting harder and harder, but not smarter.
Laura Berg-Kuhn, and there's Brooke Nunnebeller. She's available tonight, but has not played after suffering that leg issue. Came down awkwardly early in set 1 in the Saturday night win against Atlanta. She was named earlier this season as the team captain. She's doing some talking. Laura Berg-Kuhn patting everybody on the back. And right now, Vegas is feeling it.
They are. I think the momentum has obviously shifted to Las Vegas. But I'd like to see the Omaha hitters turn the ball more. I think Paige Briggs has the line open. Right now they're diving in on her, and she keeps hitting into it. If she hits the ball across her body like we've seen her do several times earlier tonight, I think she can find success there. I think Just Shaven Landsman can keep tooling the block out of bounds like she was doing earlier tonight as well.
This probably a must side out. Briggs took a little off. Well predicted.
I feel like I should earn something for predicting this. That was a great shot by Paige Briggs. I love it that she recognized it, and I actually think whether it was Nunnebeller or someone else, someone was talking during that timeout because I feel like I saw somebody talking about that. So I love it that they recognize that they're giving each other feedback, but a great shot by Paige Briggs.
Down by 2. Maddox finds the floor. 12-9, and suddenly Vegas within 3.
And that ball, I think Just Shaven actually overran it, thinking it was going to be a short tip, and it got tipped and whipped behind her. So it's tough because she was on the ball that she was expecting.
The cage to the back row. Omaha fans, sigh of relief. Danielle Hart, not this time. Tip shot, no. Paige Briggs over to Danielle Hart. Needs it, gets it.
There it is. There's the connection we've been waiting for with Danielle Hart and Sydney Hilly. Some really nice plays on both sides of that. Again, though, I liked the swings that Paige Briggs was taking there, too.
Within 2. Omaha fighting back. Paige Briggs just over the net. Good pass. Gabby Gonzalez tip shot. Maddox, no. Great chance here. Briggs tipping. Covering. Crosses. Maddox. Dela Cruz nearly got it down. What an up by Alicia. Glass the slide. Danielle Hart. Great up by the libero. Kylie Muir again. Maddox. Wow. What a rip. Just low. Just a little bit long.
It was just out. I saw the Las Vegas players all calling for a touch, and I believe Las Vegas has challenged it now.
This is big. For the moment, 12-11.
Something Omaha has made an adjustment in the last several points is they're getting their off blockers to pull off the net and cover the tip. If they're not blocking, they're getting the tip up. And Las Vegas has had a lot of success tipping this set. And so I like to see that Omaha's making that adjustment to try to cover that tip. Stop giving Vegas the points on the easy balls.
The Bolt 6 technology, 22 cameras. Oh boy, it looks like the block did touch at that ring finger. Yep. 13-10.
Good awareness by the Vegas players to see that and immediately let their coach know. One of the other rules for keeping the pace of the match going, that challenge has to be called within 7 seconds of the play ending or you can't challenge it anymore. So you have to be very sure very quickly.
Alicia Glass Childers. Uh-oh, poor pass. Dela Cruz swings. In system, Vegas, Maddox. Nice up by Paige Briggs. Down 3 late in the 5th. Dela Cruz, they get down 2.
Another nice rally. I love that high, hard swing by Dela Cruz. She's getting a little bit of a tough angle on that set, coming from left back over her shoulder, trying to find the ball and find the block, but she did a great job hitting that high, deep ball to the back corner.
Dela Crush. 13-11. Out of system. Maddox off hands. Great chance for Omaha. Outside. Dela Cruz not this time. Jack back tipping. Won't work for Hipping. Dela Cruz. Oh, what a dig by Gonzalez. Maddox. Kept alive. Again, Hannah Maddox. No. Sydney Hilly behind the slide. Dixon. Off the candy cane. 14-11.
That was another good rally, John. So many nice ups. I like it. Betty Dela Cruz came off and picked up the short ball. You see some great defense, good tempo by the setters. Sydney Hilly really had to work hard to push that ball back. They're playing good volleyball. They just don't convert.
Real pro volleyball. 3 match point chances for Vegas. Maddox. Great pass. The side, Dixon. For the match, Hippe, block back. For the match, Gonzalez. Out. Vegas is claiming a touch.
They're calling a touch again. They're going to ask for another challenge.
Uh-oh. Sometimes you're for technology. Sometimes you wish technology would slow down just a little.
Depends who you're cheering for in this match right now.
This could be it. There have been matches that end on a challenge. Nebraska at home this year beat Wisconsin on a challenge on match point.
Yes. It seems very anticlimactic to end when you stand around and wait for the result of a challenge and then to finish the match that way. But it's a point, just like any other point.
I'm trying to telepathically read the minds of Vegas fans. Do they want to continue or they want this to end? I don't know about this. It's got to be definitive. Let's keep playing. Yeah, we're going to keep playing.
I didn't think that looked definitive. It was hard to tell if her finger was moving or not.
That's why you might want to stay away from long nails. But they look great. 14-12. Sydney Hilly. Maddox pulls the setter off. Right side swing. We're done. Match point. Las Vegas takes their inaugural match and starts at 1-0. Coming back to win sets 2, 3, and 5. And Omaha drops another 5th set match at home.
That was a well-fought win for Las Vegas. They let go several times where they had runs by Betty De La Cruz serving and they would get down, but Las Vegas continued fighting. I loved the energy and the effort they showed. It was a tough match, played well by both sides of the court.
That was just great volleyball. Just great volleyball. Omaha 1 and 2, the thrill, giving their fans a lot of them.
Our day has dawned.
A new horizon is upon us.
Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us!
Vegas earned this one. Look at those happy players. They played their hearts out. Big comeback in the third. They were trailing 17-12, came back, pulled away, and won that one with ease. 25-20, and ultimately prevailed in the fifth as well. 15-12 in the fifth. Here's a Jake Bartecki with one of the Supernova stars.
Well, Paige, crazy game, back and forth. Another 5-setter here at home. Take me through it.
Yeah, that was a tough game. They're a really scrappy team, and we played hard, but just a little bit of work, a little bit of timing of stuff. Excited to be back in the gym.
Take me through that fifth set. I mean, you guys got off to such a hot start, and you mentioned Vegas being scrappy. That's what got them back into it. What was the message from Coach throughout the game, and especially in the fifth?
Coach was just saying, play like us and just play aggressively, have fun, and control our side, control our controllables, and just play hard.
Going on the road now. Next time you come home, you'll take on Orlando. How excited are you for the rest of the season with this group?
I'm so excited. This group is amazing, and we have a bond that it's crazy how short of time we have a bond, and this team is going to do great things.
Thanks, Paige.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Paige Briggs. We'll send it back over to John here courtside.
It's remarkable that this team, you can see it has this visible chemistry already. It's so important in this sport.
It is. In volleyball, chemistry is huge for a team's ability to be successful over the long term. And I agree. The Omaha team has fantastic chemistry already. You can tell they get along. They're playing for each other. They're fighting hard for each other.
2 fifth-set losses. That's it. Those are the only L's on the record for Omaha. 1 a deuce game, 1 a three-pointer. Back to Jake.
We heard from Paige Briggs. Let's hear from Coach Kuhn. Coach, take me through this game. I mean, back and forth from the beginning to the end, and another fifth setter. That's 2 fifth-set games in the first 3 here at home.
Yeah. I mean, it's a battle. It's going to be a battle every night. I like I said, I love our resilience, but we need to terminate, and they were fighting. I mean, we made some adjustments, and we came out big in the start of 4 and 5, but like I said, we need to finish, and we'll figure that out. We'll terminate, but I love this team. I love the resilience in them.
What does it say about this league that you get 3 matches at home, and 2 out of the 3 go to 5 sets?
It's going to be competitive. We know that, and especially when we go on the road, every team's going to have pieces. They're going to have their strengths, and we need to manage it, and we need to figure out how to win.
another loud, packed arena here tonight. Take me through what it was like on the sidelines for this one.
Yeah, I mean, this place is special. I think everyone's going to look forward to coming here and playing in Omaha. We love this place. It's going to be tough going on the road, but it's home, and we love that we got to start our 3 first matches here.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
John, back to you.
Guarded optimism the rest of the way, but this is a little painful for Omaha and its fans.
It is. It's always tough to lose, harder to lose at home in front of your fans. I think as a player, it's even more difficult when you have a lead, like Omaha had at several different points, and kind of let it milk away. So yeah, they're going to go back and they're going to keep fighting and keep working hard, trying to figure out how to fix some of the issues they had tonight. But it was such a crazy match with so many back and forths, streaks on both sides of the net, running points, and then the other side could run points. And so it was just a really hard-fought match by both sides. I think Las Vegas, in the end, they were scrappier, as the coach mentioned. They played defense. Their pursuit was incredible, and I think that led to some points that Omaha expected to win based on how the point was going.
A lot of tip shots successful for Vegas, especially in that 5th, coming back from down 8-5. Back to Jake.
Well, Coach Flory, a winner in her first game in the Pro Volleyball Federation, a back-and-forth affair. Coach, take me through it and take me through the emotions after win number 1.
Well, we're super excited, and I can't be more proud of our players and our organization. What a gutsy performance. I mean, Molly McCage was incredible today. Alicia Glass running the show. Kylie Miro for the first time in a professional uniform. We had 3 rookies out there, and they played their hearts out. Super proud of them. And this is what it's about, right? Opportunities for young players. Hopefully the college players saw, hey, they got 3 rookies starting, and we could come on the road and get our first win.
Omaha really had a lot of momentum at different points in this ball game, and it almost seemed like there were times when the crowd could really shift which way this one was going to go. How did you kind of manage that?
Well, I think we just had great composure, and that comes from our leadership, Alicia and Molly. You know, but we know Omaha didn't have Brooke, and Nunviller is a huge part of that team, so they're playing a little limited tonight, but we saw an opportunity, and fortunately, we're able to seize it.
We talked about this before the game, but National Girls and Women in Sports Day, for this franchise to get their first win on such a big day in a state where women's sports is so loved, what does that mean?
Well, everybody is at our franchise because of the opportunity for women. They all understand that this is new, this is fresh, where it's a startup, and we're excited to get the chance. And I think we saw tonight they're going to seize the opportunity.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.